It is a lot.
Well, 5
Technically
stages.
5, yeah.
Gather
Oh yeah,
in, my
nothing
children.
is also a setting. In the wise words
Why
of
are
Mary.
they blue today?
'Cause I like blue. We used blue last time we were directing stuff, and I just decided
Okay.
this is
I
the
love
way now.
Reminds me of my
My
last
headphones
job.
were on upside down.
Did you say
We
your
had to wear
headphones
blue
were
high
upside
vises
down?
when we were selling gas and electric. It's fucking shit. Ugh.
That's a
Go
hard
on.
life in the north.
Bon appetit, I'm gonna
Jordan, I
eat.
trust your birthday gift is on show so that you can enjoy it during
It
your...
absolutely is. Yeah, I don't know if have you told anyone about it yet?
Nope.
Left it to me. Okay, I'll put a picture in barracks a bit later, but
Not a flashlight, is it?
yes, it's an MCB camouflaged
Just
flashlight.
a Stygian stamp on it.
No, it's actually a 3D printed model of the SG like logo with the skulls and the triangles and shit, and it is really fucking cool. I will take a
That's
picture of it.
That's actually kind
Damn.
of sick.
Yeah, I'll
It might
send it
not
in
be a
barracks in a
flashlight,
bit.
but I'd fuck it. The same.
Okay,
It does
remind
have-
me to put it away when you come over then, Sam. Yeah.
It does have two separate halves of the mouth, just like the skull does in the logo.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's
God.
like blown up, so it's like actually 3D. It's really, really cool. Not the easiest thing to fuck, Sam, but I respect you for trying. Right, anyway, so moving on. Before I begin, I just want to pass over to Bright very quickly. She has rejoined the guard recently. She just wanted to say a quick few words and just reintroduce herself to you all.
Well, you've already
Oh.
fucked that up, haven't you, Jordan?
Hello. Fuck all. Right, well, bloody hell, good to see you lot again. Some of you all know me, some of you won't. For both of you alike, hello. I've changed my pronouns since I last here, so no one knows. So get absolutely fucked. You have to learn a new set. So hello, I am Cass. You can call me Bright. That is fine. My pronouns are it, she, they. Any of those are fine. It is probably my preference, but fucking go off, do what you want. Anything that isn't he, basically. Yeah, go on. Teacher's medical man.
Sweet. Oh,
It speaks.
Also, thank you for letting me speak.
that's all right. It's all right.
Why have
Okay.
you let it be here?
The first thing I'm going to do, just before we break off into our requisite groups, is I'm going to give everybody a very, very quick crash course in Acre 2, just to ease the transition a little bit. I'm not going to go super in depth, but I'm just going to show you, roughly speaking, how to use it. It's similar to Task Force in some ways and different in others. It's quite beginner friendly, but I'm just going
Hello?
to show you what to do with it. So if you can all do me a favor and just go over to the kit boxes over there and just grab a rifleman kit, that will do you fine.
Like, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay. Yeah, it did not scream at me, but apparently it worked.
No.
Fucking-
Good job. They're
Oh,
losing
okay.
the high-vis vests now.
Cringe.
Oh god, I'm sitting next to it.
There we go. That's better.
We fucking saying though.
I love you, Brian.
Oh, fucking have you?
All right. Cool. So, the first thing I'm going to say is that unfortunately, the trouble that we were having with Task Force is kind of the same as it is in Acre. So it's just one of those things about the way that Arma 3 mods work. It's just something we're going to have to deal with. Basically, guys, if you are mid-transmission, whether that is you actually speaking or whether that is you making very strange sounds with your mouth while you're waiting for me to stop speaking, if you're transmitting and you try and change your voice volume, it will not register the fact that you have changed your voice volume until you stop transmitting and start transmitting again. What this means is that, generally speaking, out in the field, you guys are all going to have to learn to make sure that if you want to go from whispering to shouting, you stop speaking and you change your volume and then you start speaking again. Where this might be a bit difficult is that all of you at some point, and again, I will spend a bit more time on this on another evening of my choice, you're going to have to work with your team speak a little bit to make sure that your like threshold volume for your voice activation is on point. If you're one of those people that kind of relentlessly just casts 24/7 and we can hear all of your bedroom noise, Acre is going to think that's all one transmission. So you're never going to be able to change your voice volume because Acre is never going to think you're stopping speaking. So you're going to need to figure that out. Will be available at some point in Stygian Tech to help people do this. It's not too difficult. It's just a case of basically moving your noise gate threshold a little bit to find that sweet spot that works for your particular mic, your particular room. etc., etc. So just be aware of that. That is just a thing. It is just a part of radio mods in Arma 3. We can't change it. It is what it is. So AK2 is a lot simpler and a lot more complex at the same time. You guys have all now, in place of, if you look in your inventory, rather than have your dedicated radio slots where it would usually be under your headgear, you now actually have a physical radio in your vest. It should be an ANPRC 343, which is a short range section radio. So it's your individual squad radio, as it were. If you are an NCO of some kind, you will have another radio. You will have a 148, which is a separate thing, it's a separate item in your inventory. And lastly, if you are a JTAC or something of that description, you will have a third radio, which is your company net. If you're playing with caps lock, please stop playing with caps lock because everybody can hear it and it's annoying. Caps lock is still the universal keybind, as some retard in this company's just found out to everyone's detriment. So that hasn't changed at all. Just some of the other keybinds have changed. You don't need to deal with frequencies anymore. There are no frequencies at all. They are in the mod, but as far as you're concerned, they don't exist. So you don't need to worry about them. We just go with channels now. The way to change your channel is to do this weird looking like cha-cha slide. You hold control and then go up and down with the arrow keys, which makes you do this, which looks very silly. There's going to be a little bit at the start of every op where like an entire infantry section is all going to start doing the cha-cha slide to get to the right channel. You can do it on the physical radio headset itself, but I think for sheer entertainment value, we're just going to do that because it's easier. You'll hear a noise when you change channel, and in the bottom right, you will see a thing that shows you that you have in fact changed channel. Unfortunately, again, when you rekit, it will set you back to channel 1. I'm investigating the mod settings because I think there is a way that I can actually fix this so that it goes onto the right channel regardless, but leave that with me for the time being. So for now, when you rekit, make sure to set your channel again. The transmitting and receiving sounds are a little bit different, so I'm going to be on channel 1. If you want to hear what I'm doing, then listen. So my voice probably sounds a little bit different than it would do on TFAR. And also you get different sounds when you use the radio. The radio clicks themselves are a bit different. In order to set radios to your left or right ear, I highly recommend the left ear. You're going to want to do Control, Shift, left arrow key, or right arrow key, depending on what you want. If you want it in both ears, just the up arrow key will do it for you. So again, if I start transmitting, if you fucked around with your ears, you'll hear that it does the same thing as TFAR. It's not rocket science.
You can also take off the headset with the bottom key, arrow key.
Yeah, don't do that because then you just can't hear the radio, which is completely pointless for everyone involved.
Does it actually? It doesn't say that in the controls. It says like does something else.
It's lower headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that when you do the keybind.
Yeah,
but in
we
the
don't.
Options, it doesn't say that.
We absolutely don't want that for any reason. If you are a person with 2 radios, your default key to transmit on your second radio is always going to be Control Caps Lock, and if you've got 3 radios, it's Alt Caps Lock. You can do a little bit of keyboard faffing to get them into different ears. I'm not going to go that in depth with that right now because it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But generally speaking, once the setup is done, it is done, and you don't need to mess with it any longer. The voices are clearer. They're easier to hear over distance. There is some input from terrain, but it's not astronomical, but it is realistic. So if you go into the bottom of a very deep valley, you're going to lose radio contact with the people who are on the other side of the valley. So do be aware of that. You will hear interference. It will break up slowly, and the more into the valley shithole you get, the less you'll be able to hear. So it is very interesting in that regard. Lastly, the voice volume is a lot more nuanced and a lot more easy to understand for those of you who had trouble as to where to set your voice volume and how. If you hold tab, you will see a thing appear in your screen. If you let go of tab, it will disappear. This is your voice volume indicator. There are 5 settings, or what we call 4 different bars.
That's caps lock, not tab.
So if you scroll all the way down, you will be on no bars. You will see that the bar will not be filled by any color. And if you go up, you will see 1 bar, then 2 when it'll be halfway full, then 3, then 4 when it'll be fully full. Generally speaking, you'll pick this up pretty quickly. If you're working with Yank or you're working with me, you'll just get an idea of this quite quickly. Generally speaking, your normal voice volume is always 2 bars. If you are doing anything that requires you to be out on infantry operations, it's going to be 2 bars. Yank and I tested it extensively last night, and if you are at proper combat spacing, so that is to say if you look at the radar at the bottom of your screen, if the person behind you has their arse on the very edge of the radar, so they're about to fade out, you can still hear each other vaguely clearly, you 2 bars. So that's your tactical combat spacing. 1 bar is going to be anything where you are trying to be stealthier when you have enemy in very close proximity, and 0 bars is going to be for anything CQB. However, if they get too close to you, they will still be able to hear you. Generally speaking, the AI are much more nuanced when it comes to Acre. They will react a lot more proactively to the sounds that you are making. And also you'll hear that the volume gradient is also a lot nicer. So people will sound like they're a bit quieter and more smoothly quieter if they get further away, rather than it just being like shouting or absolutely nothing. I've also tested extensively. There are no more problems that we had previously with trees. So if you've got a couple of branches in front of your face, all of a sudden you're not completely muffled to someone standing on the other side of the tree. So the terrain occlusion in that regard is nowhere near as bad as it was. So that's a big plus. 3 bars is for combat. Wow. And 4 bars is basically never necessary. There is no reason that you should ever be on 4 bars unless you've completely lost radio contact with someone who is 40 meters away from you, in which case I don't know what you've done to your radio. But yeah, that's pretty much
What
it.
if it's just the easiest thing to do when you get into a firefight is just hold tab and hammer the scroll wheel? And then
Yeah,
just
if you
forget
miss
about it?
3 bars and go up to 4 bars, no one's going to shoot you, apart from maybe the enemy, but that's not my problem anymore.
That's already happened.
Yeah,
Fair warning, 4 bars approximately is heard by the entire zip code.
yeah, it is.
Oh,
It is
true.
loud.
Yeah.
Generally
Um,
speaking, that's Acre.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
With regards to it, I don't know if you managed to test it, but is the issue with having 2 radios and then transmitting one to the other in quick succession still a thing?
It shouldn't be, because the keybinds are completely different.
Well, they were on
And
TFAR as well. But...
Also, there is actually a slight delay. So when you release caps lock, there is a slight delay before the radio stops transmitting. So you'd like to think it shuts off nicely, but we're just gonna have to try it.
I never had the problem when I used Acre before, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. It's taken us quite a few ops just to get used to TFAR and to see how that kind of settles into our SOP. So we'll just give it a go. It was very promising. Yank and I liked it a lot better already just from doing a couple of bits together. So we'll just see how it goes. And if there's any weird things going on, we'll just cross the bridge as we get to it. All right?
Yes.
Sexy. Okay. Yank, can you leave the group, please?
All right, I'm going.
Get the fuck out.
Yep.
Also, Ace has had an update. If you're a section commander, you can actually set people's colors yourself. You don't have to convince them to do it. You can just do it now yourself. It's easier. If you are doing infantry training, please go and join Yank's group. Stare at his bum. He has an evening of fun planned for you all. If you are doing medical training, come and join my group. Stare at my bum.
Yep.
I won't think any less of you if you prefer his bum to mine. It's fine.
Oh, I love your bum, sir.
I bet you do.
The Sarge bump.
Oh, Smurf, you're here on time. I thought you were going to be late.
No, I was lucky.
Is that the sequel to
Okay,
It's a
great.
Wonderful Life?
Is
It's a
this
wonderful
everybody
bum.
that's going to be taking the infantry training?
Think so.
Right.
Okay. Without further ado, infantry guys, good luck. We will see you on the other side for the final exercise. Enjoy it. He's got a lot of useful tidbits to throw your way. Medical guys, you know what to do. The sign is there.
Thanks.
Bye.
Get out of our
those
safe
nerds
zone.
leaving.
Smurf, if you could just get a section going, so 2 fire teams as to the best of your capabilities, you can kit your guys up, and I'm gonna go prepare the exercise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
It's gonna be 2 teams of 3 because that's all you have. Joku,
Yep.
Sam, which one of you wants to team lead? Unless Birch wants to throw his hat in the
Nope.
ring.
I'm getting
This is my
kidnapped
day
by
off.
Carter within on occasion. So
Ah, fair
I'm
enough.
fine with whatever.
Yeah,
I've been getting a lot of
Flip a coin.
practice with team leads, so I don't
Flip a
mind
coin
it. But
then, I guess.
Yeah, go
Hold
for it.
up.
Sam, heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads.
Sam wins.
Oh well, fair enough.
I already got one.
Does that mean I'm
Good
team
luck.
leading or not team leading? Was I?
That's
you
fine.
won.
Do it again and
It's
say what you want to
won.
do.
I don't know.
We'll swap around. We'll swap around. It'll fine. It'll be fine.
Yep.
In that case, Sam and Joko, can I have you together with? Bitch, did you say you have to go every so often?
On occasion, yeah, Carla's going to teleport me away to do air shit, so that'll be fine. I'll just take whatever.
Sure, okay.
Just treat me as bot.
Kane, join them if you could. So you're Team Bravo, and Alpha is me, Jojo Birch.
Roger Dodger.
Right. What will be our squad? Jojo, can I have you be Rifleman? So you're Alpha 1.
Alpha 1?
I'm Alpha 2. And Birch, Alpha 3.
Roger Dodger.
If you do need extra people for the exercise, I'm going to jump in but for the most part of this, I'm going to be in Zeus. So let's get everybody kitted up, and then we're going to teleport away.
Do you want me and Joku to just be in NCO kits and just turn off the radio at times? Or...
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Yank, will we have time to swap between Yoko and Wilch, or?
Yes, if you like to, we can stop and swap between them.
Would you be able to spawn the kits so they can swap?
No, it would be well.
could probably
It would be
copy
good
and
if they
paste
just
this, can't
kit
you?
up right now.
Okay,
you
I'll
mean
have
copy
them
and
both as
paste it over
NCOs.
there?
That's fine. That's fine.
Don't worry too much about the team composition as long as you have gunners. Everything else is going to be more or less. Doesn't matter.
I know my.
We're not going to be encountering like.
I have no choice.
Yeah, I know. Kane, yeah, you're a gunner. Jojo, you're a gunner. Birch, you can be a marksman if you like.
Yes.
Perfect. So that's what. Have Kane.
Just let me know once you guys are done kitting up, and then I'm going to teleport us. After that, it's going to be sound discipline.
Okay. Yeah, one sec.
Are we staying on channel 1?
Oh, that's actually a good question. No, go to channel 2.
I like to do it all the way, physically changing it.
Yeah. Let me be kid myself.
You can do that as well, by the way. In gear, you can click on the radio. You can like double click it, and it says open, and then you can open it and click between channels.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately,
cool.
every time
That's
that
more
you...
immersive than just clicking a button.
Yeah, and also it lets you do a lot with 2 radios as well.
Once you do rekit, you're gonna lose your radio status. You're gonna have to fix that. Did you say channel 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless we can we use channel 2? Which channel can we use? Yeah.
Yaku, I mean, fucking Jordan will be on channel 1, I assume. So.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yes. For now, let's do channel 2, and then if we get shouted at, we'll change that.
I mean, we can always
just
change the
realized
block
as well
if
now
needed.
that
Cool.
now that NCOs don't have the backpack, I can't cheat and carry extra rounds. No. Fucking
No.
Okay. Let's do a quick radio check before we step off. So that's just to confirm. Jojo is Alpha 1, I'm Alpha 2, Birch is Alpha 3, Kane Bravo 1, Wilch Bravo 2, and Joku Bravo 3.
Yep.
Right, squad. Oh, wrong channel.
Great start.
Still getting used to it. So
Hell yeah.
So just,
right, squad, can I have a radio check, please?
Alpha 1, radio check.
Alpha 3, radio check. Hold. I cannot hear you on the radio. One sec.
Yeah, the volume is really low for me too.
Yeah.
I'm at
So
100%.
self-interact ace, and then go to radios, and then your 343, and then let go of ace interact.
Yeah, I had my headset lowered.
Oh, you might do
after
that.
we
Must be
specifically
me
said
too.
not to fucking
I
lower
don't
your
know
headset.
how I've done that. Okay.
I just spammed the
I got it.
key points.
Yeah. Right.
You got it.
Let's do the radio check again, please, guys.
Alpha 1, radio check.
Nice.
Okay, that's just Jojo
Nah,
being
That's
Jojo
just
is
quiet.
really-
Jojo's mic being fucking
Are
7
you,
miles away.
there is a thing. Is your volume all the way down?
It should not affect radio.
I hope so.
Can anyone else say anything on the radio?
Radio check.
Oh, that was good radio check. Thank you. That's definitely Jojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, something is with him.
Did you hear me,
Alpha
Joku, on radio?
Radio check.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're like
it's-
from
it's-
the other
Are
room.
you like in another house?
Right.
Is
If
that what
only
it is?
we had a verbal cue to tell him on the radio that we can't hear him properly.
Difficult.
I don't understand.
It's just your voice.
Yeah, he is
It's
like.
your team speak, mate. You probably need to
Oh,
bump
might
yourself up.
Just to get a quick fix, everybody who needs to hear Jojo, just bump him up a couple decibels on TeamSpeak, and let's carry on with the radio check.
Cool.
Okay. Bro, 1 radio check.
Good check, Bravo 1.
Hold on, I'm fixing Jojo.
Yeah, it's fine.
Radio check.
Good check, Bravo 2.
Bravo 3, radio check.
Good check, Bravo 3. Alpha 3, can I just have you double check again, please?
Alpha 3, radio check.
Good check, Alpha 3. All comms, well, most comms, 5x5. Joku, we'll fix you when you fix you. Thank you. Hoorah.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I need to piss.
Smurf,
Yes?
Fucking timing.
you say I'm a grenadier or a rifleman?
Gunner.
Gunner.
Jojo, you're a gunner, yes.
Oh, okay.
None of the above.
You're Alpha 1, mate.
This is the most hectic preparation of a squad we had so far.
It's the radio.
NCOs don't have 40 mics.
Yeah, I've let Jordan know about that.
It's because we got the radios as well. It's too much space.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hang on, there's probably a way I can fix this.
I got some
Hold
free
on.
pockets.
I have plenty of
Hold
space.
on.
What are you on about?
Yeah, I do now that I've moved shit around.
There's no option for it as an additional.
There we go. Yeah, there is.
Is that a frag or on?
40 mic.
Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
nice.
It's purely
not a
because
smoke.
it's what's happened is the 40 mics are meant to go into your chest rig, but the chest rig holds the two new radios, which takes up all the fucking room.
Well,
So
there's
open your IFAC, put the radios in your uniform, move the foxhole tool into your uniform, then you can grab some 40 mics.
or just do the supplement 40 mic from the box here.
Does it actually give them to you if you have the
It
space,
gives
though?
you one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. It'll only give you one.
Am I the
Not
only
space
one?
anywhere.
No,
Just do it
it
multiple
gives you
times?
one each time. Just press
Yeah.
it 5 times.
Okay.
I've just done that.
Oh, that works.
I'm gonna get another one.
Jojo? Jojo, what kind of gun do you have?
Hello.
My friend.
Gunner
What?
maneuver.
Whoa,
What the fuck is that?
I got an M240.
You're not that kind of gunner.
It said machine gunner. You said I was
Yeah,
gunner.
auto rifleman is gunner.
Auto rifleman.
We have to
apologies.
use we have to use the armored lingo.
Right, Jojo, make sure to fix your radio, please.
What do you mean?
Go to channel 2 to reset
channel two,
after
just
you...
reset.
That resets the radio.
Yeah. Oh gee, I wish we covered all this in the intro.
Yeah. Jojo, radio check, please.
Alpha 1, radio check.
Good check, Alpha 1. Outcomes 5x5 now. Thank you.
Okay, is the guy back
Let's
in
go.
the piss
Yeah,
break?
it's ready now.
Yes.
Lovely
If
stuff.
anyone else isn't ready, but they'll have to suck it up.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Okay, go down to 0 bars.
Can I have an ARD, please? Alpha North, Bravo South.
Okay, guys, so don't have to worry too much. We're not going to get contacted on this road. If you guys can reference your micro daggers or your maps, basically what we're going to do, we're going to run a basic patrol through the blue waypoints. Today we're focused on several things. We're focused on obstacle crossing. We're focused on contouring. And we're focused on using adequate formations for the terrain that we're moving through. So along with that, we'll also be playing around with acre, the volume levels and everything, focused on combat spacing and things like that. So I want everybody to be looking at their arcs. I want everybody to be on sound discipline. I want combat spacing to be approximately 50 meters, or as Jordan described earlier, I want the guy in front of you to be at the very edge of your radar. So if you guys look at my white dot on the radar, as I move away from you and you get on my edge, and you start faintly disappearing, that's combat spacing. And now I'm on 2 bars. I think Smurf over there can comfortably hear me. Is that correct, Smurf?
That's correct.
Okay, great. So as you can see, if you're on 2 bars and you're approximately 50 meters away, which is the edge of your radar, you should be able to hear each other properly. Still, it doesn't mean that we should be on 2 bars all the time while we're moving. Occasionally, we'll be stopping, we'll be performing ARDs. The waypoints are loose points of movement. We do not want to walk along them, so feel free to move into the bushes, move into the forest, use the terrain as you see fit. Point man, if you see a fire break, an LDA, or if for some reason you're not sure about continuing, stop, go firm, consult with your team lead and your squad lead, and then maybe adjust your movement and so on. Everybody fine with that? Okay. Smurf, for the main part, you will be controlling the movement. And also, as you do all parts of the movement, so as you're patrolling, as everybody's watching their arcs, as you're setting up ARDs and everything, feel free to pull people aside, give them some advice, correct them if they're making mistakes, and so on. I will be watching from Zeus, and then occasionally I'll be jumping in to help you along. At the end of this exercise, once we're done with this practice and with all the theoretical rabbit holes that we go down, we will help out the medics practice their shit by hopefully not getting shot. So we'll be tossed into a live fire exercise where the medics will be saving our lives. Sounds good to everybody?
Yep.
All right, stand by for briefing. Oh, Carter's here.
Yes, hello. Birch, can I steal you? It's probably going to take like 2 minutes and then I'll be done for the evening. Yes. Thanks and sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a quick briefing to everybody. Exercise is as follows. We are to perform a sweep of the wooded area alongside this road. So we're thinking that maybe this hypothetical enemy that does not exist. Somebody just pinged Zeus. We're thinking that this area of the hypothetical enemy that is non-existent has maybe been prepared by them. Maybe there's traps. Maybe they're preparing an ambush. Maybe they have forward observers, artillery positions, or something. So we're just doing a quick sweep of the forest to see if there's any signs of disturbance, if there's anything that's changed in the area. We're not expecting to get into contact, but once again, this is not controlled area. We don't know what can happen, so keep your eyes out. As we move through the waypoints, we'll occasionally be stopping and setting up ARDs. The focus will be on securing an area. So what we've been doing a lot up until now is making a small ARD like this in some bushes over there, for example. And we've been stopping ourselves from getting proper sightlines. Today we'll be focusing on covering a larger area and making sure that our sightlines towards the outside of the circle are not disturbed by the cover that we're using. A lot of the time we're gonna sit in bushes like these over here and think, oh, we have a good ARD going because the enemy can't see us, but the ARD is shit because we can't see 5 meters past our faces. I think you've all seen that happen before, so today we're gonna try and fix that. Smurf, what position was Birch? Maybe I can fill in for him.
He was marksman, but it doesn't really matter. He was Alpha 3.
Yeah, I'll just fill in for Alpha 3 until he's back. Great. So, one more thing. When you adjust your micro daggers on this map, I want you to go to the satellite view, which means I want you to press the map button in the lower right twice so that you get the proper contours and that you get proper images of fire breaks and wooded areas. If you're just using the contour map, you're not going to see shit. Please check it out now to see the difference. Can everybody confirm they see the difference?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody have trouble with their micro dagger? Okay, Smurf, whenever you're ready, set us up to move.
Right. everyone. One thing before we head off, our usual setup, I've messed up a bit. Bravo, you're gonna be the leading element. Alpha is gonna be the following element.
Yeah, okay. Should we just be Alpha? This will make things easier for
Yeah,
everybody.
just switch the teams and.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't want to
we're
make
Alpha now.
extra confusion, but yes, you're Alpha. So green is Alpha. Actually, change to blue, and now current Bravo change to green.
Yeah,
please.
it's not like we're under a time crunch. You guys can. So I'm just gonna be Bravo 3 in that case until what's his face is back. Birch. Correct. So we're going southeast towards the blue dots. Now, the blue dots are not the optimal way to go. You don't have to touch the dots, just you can handrail them, you can go around them, you can take a wedge down them. So do whatever you think is good at the moment. Okay, great.
Cool. Let's go as Havoc, because I like Havoc. Havoc, we're going to be stepping off towards southwest, following the green line. However, we're not going to be following directly. Alpha, I'd like you to follow along the road to our west until you hit the tree line and follow the tree line down. Let me know if you need to change our route in any significant way. Otherwise, follow the best potential directions. Once we hit the third blue dot, if it's an open area, we're going to cross it down to the southern side. So let me know when you hit the third blue dot. We're going to hold firm then, and we reassess. Herringbone.
Birch, if you can go Bravo 3, we've switched the teams.
With that being said, going to have a herringbone on the left-hand side of the road facing west, please. Alright, Alpha, take us out whenever you're ready.
Speed.
Slow jog, guns down.
Off on, stepping off.
To Oscar Mike.
Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1 moving. Bravo 2 moving.
Bravo 3 moving last moment.
Havoc, listen up. As you hit waypoint 1, I want you to stop briefly for an ARD.
Roger that. Havoc, once we hit the first blue point, set up an ARD.
I think we bypassed it, so we'll just set up an ARD here.
Roger that. Confirm, set an ARD.
Kane, shuffle forward a bit, use the rock.
Alpha take south to west to north. Bravo take north to east to south, please. Take some cover. Get good angles.
Okay, everybody, listen up. So this is a very good example of the ARDs we're usually doing on ops. I'm going to make a suggestion here, and we're going to try to stick something along those lines throughout this op. So if we move the entire team a bit down south, if you just move with me a little bit, to this open area, to this fire break, So what we can do, we can identify a relatively open area, such as this one, and we can decide to control the entire area. So where we were up in the hill, everybody who was on the south side had pretty good arcs on somebody who would be approaching, but then on the northwest and east, we're sort of stuck with bad eyes because of dense foliage. If we choose a large area to occupy, because we are a section, there's a lot of us, we can push out one team maybe 20, 30 meters further out, make sure that they have good eyes, and we can set up another one way further there. It's a good thing that we have radios, we have local comms that extend very far now. So don't be afraid of these open areas. Of course, enfilading fire from there and there is dangerous, but we are a large enough section to cover that. So if we set up guys on those bare trees over there, we can prevent some enfilading fire from there. Let's say we get the gunner and his buddy over there, and then from the other team, we can do the same on this end. We're not afraid of enfilading fire anymore. So basically, the moral of the story here is throughout today's exercise, don't be afraid of these open areas. Once you have to set up an ARD near them, command them. Extend around like a liquid. You want to fill your entire container. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So this example maybe isn't the perfect one. Maybe you can get a better position, but this is just something I want you to keep your mind out for throughout today's exercise. Sounds good?
Yep.
Okay. If you want, you can go back into the woods or wherever you want to start off from, Smurf. So just reset your squad wherever you want, and we'll keep on going.
I'd need to see it in action because I ain't sold.
Yeah,
Personally.
I'm not sold on this specific location. I understand, Yank, but this is probably a bad example.
Yeah, this location might not be the best example, but the principle is, you know what? We'll demonstrate it at a later location.
That's all right. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's fill this out. Hold on.
Right, Havoc, let's set up an ARD on this open ground. I want Alpha to set up in the southeastern side. Bravo, let's pull back and set up on the northeastern side of this crossing. On the northwestern side of this crossing. The position that Yank has mentioned with bare trees.
I can't find cover for my gunner.
Yeah.
No.
We have some rocks here.
Yeah, just watch out with Kane.
Jesus.
Kane, you're gonna switch out with Yaku. There's some nice rocks for you to buy.
Rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, for purposes of this exercise, don't forget that you would have one more guy in your team. We're short-handed right now, so feel free to have an imaginary guy on one of the arcs.
Roger that. We don't always operate at full capacity, so it's probably good exercise to just perform as we are currently.
So if you look around yourselves right now, you don't have to have a fully formed circle like we usually do. You just need to have visual or audio contact with the guy left and right of you.
I think I can hear Kane. Kane?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, good.
I can barely
Now,
see you.
if you pay attention to everybody's position on the map, you will see that we're occupying a much larger area than we usually do. This will be good in some situations. There's reasons when we might want this. There's going to be reasons when we don't want it. For today, let's keep in the mindset of occupying large areas. Okay, Havoc, whenever you're ready to move, let's continue moving to the yellow marker where we're going to secure the area.
Right. Alpha, Bravo, we're going to be moving towards the next marker. However, we're going to cross to the southern side of this clearing, which means Alpha, wait till Bravo reconnects with you before removing. Bravo, let's cross over really quick, just rush through. Alpha, take us out whenever you're ready.
Huh? Okay. Hopefully
This
I'm
doesn't
stepping off.
Up to Oscar Mike.
You said
Bravo
fucking
1, moving.
southern.
Hold Bravo.
Alpha 3 moving.
1, moving.
Bravo 2 moving. That's to west, please, Sam.
We're using dead ground.
Roger.
Bravo 3 moving last minute.
Pay attention to the arcs, guys.
I think I skipped it again. Can you turn sharp east, please?
Do you want us to hit the markers or thought they were just like guidelines?
I think Yank wanted us to specifically hit those markers. Even
Fuck, my bad.
Yeah. Just turn east, please, and hit the last marker.
Just for clarity, you do not have to hit the markers, they are guidelines.
Roger that.
Fuck's sake.
All right.
Apologies.
Carry on. You're just gonna wiggle for spacing.
Yeah, well, you'll have to wiggle more because my stamina is dying.
You fat fuck.
Wow, I'm
we
carrying
bump it.
this big shit.
Yep.
Roger that.
Actually, negative. This is way too open. Just rush it.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a go for sit tight.
So maybe this was a bit of a confusing part because we're running back over the orders to check what we actually have to do. So the orders were to get to the yellow marker to secure it. At the beginning, you've been briefed that you should focus on what we have learned so far on obstacle crossing and so on. Now, in this example, we heard Smurf say, this is way too open, let's just bomb it across. Now, I understand his thinking where you guys are already halfway into the open area. It's a moment of panic, you're already in danger and you want to move across. So what could have been done differently was when the big opening was seen by the point man and the front team lead, there was time to stop at the edge of the forest, rethink how to approach it and so on. And even if you look on the map, you will see that the bumping, maybe you can you see the markers, the green marker?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so bumping the obstacle is displayed on the map as well. Now, I know I did not specifically brief it. The reason I didn't specifically brief it is because we're looking at how you will use the knowledge that you have. So what I would like to do right now is maybe reset us a little point away and see if you can approach this differently to cross the Well, I would say this is a LDA, but in reality, it's a bit of an ODA because you approached it from the south side. It's a little bit open. So I'll teleport you back, and what you should do is approach the edge, reassess, plan how you'll make it across. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, just stand by for Zeus shit.
Just as an extra point, I think being a squad lead now, being in the second team, which I think we used to be in the first team, the Alpha, it's much harder to take control, so the team leader in the Alpha team really needs to step up and take that control over movement as well, as much as the point man anyway.
So historically, we've usually had the squad lead with the assaulting team, which is usually Bravo. The second team is maneuver team. Back when we did 2 team leads, we had squad lead completely separate, so squad lead was always in whatever tactical position he wanted. This is where cooperation with your front team lead comes into play. Who's your front team lead right now, by the way? Sam?
Me.
Yeah, so Sam is in communication with your point man, who's Kane. Between them, they should have enough experience and knowledge to decide what to do. You should actually be pretty hands-off for the movement part. You should trust them, and if they need some help, they will come to you.
Yeah, agreed. That's sort of what I was meant to say.
So don't be afraid to brief your squad to move down the points and cross the obstacle. Kane should know how to move down those points, and Sam should know how to adjust him. And then if they're having trouble, they will come to you. Does that sound right? Okay, so what you're going to try and do this time, you're going to order the squad to move to the yellow point and secure it, and let them do the rest, and only correct when you need.
Sure.
Okay, let's see if the squad can take this one.
Right, Havoc, let's start in the herringbone, please, facing north. We'll step off from that.
Step off. Just some correction for the bots because I forgot the bots last time. There's a couple guys, particularly in the back, who are not watching arcs as they move. So please, at least turn your head, but preferably turn your entire body towards the arc that you're covering as you move. I would call you out by name if I saw the names. So I don't know which one of you it was.
That was definitely me.
Pay attention to your arc. It was at least 2 or 3 bots in the squad that were just walking straight and following Kane. Kane has his job. He's looking in front. You guys are covering his ass, so make sure his ass is properly covered. Apart from that, combat spacing is pretty good, but tends to tighten up a bit as you move. So try to use the radar as a guideline to keep it at a good distance, because you guys started at 12 to 50 meters and ended at 8 to 10. Okay, that was it from me. Carry on.
Whenever we have this, like, I prefer not to be in the open. I prefer to be just on the edge.
This is like 3 times the distance.
Yeah, that's just way too much.
Yeah, that's why I said
Then we can have that way.
yeah. Something like that. I agree.
I can see that you took don't pay attention to the markers to heart. That's very good. So yeah, the markers are there to orient you. You are allowed to go and bypass them if they don't make any tactical fucking sense.
Yeah.
So they
apologies, Dayank. I thought you wanted to stop us to stop on the markers.
maybe the briefing wasn't clear. I apologize for that.
No, it was.
Yeah.
I just after that I thought you said to stop on the markers for ARDs. That's my mistake. Yeah.
Sorry, it was just that one marker.
No, that was me.
Okay, great.
Actually, fuck it. Yeah, I got a question with regards to bumping right now.
Yep.
Because we've had like 2 different variants. And now I'm confused as to which one is the correct one.
Yeah.
So it used to be that, okay, Fucking come with me. There's an open area here, right? This is our LDA.
Yeah.
We used to do it this way, where the first person would come and get set up, and then wait for the next person, and then the first person, once they are covered, would move to the other side. Now we have the first two immediately going, so point man runs to the other side to get set up, but that's the gunner. Don't we want the gunner set up
So
as the first man set up?
for the purposes of today's exercise and the next few ops until we go through advanced infantry training again, we're going to do the old way, as in one guy gets set up on this side. So if you're going to execute a bump on this fire break, what you and Kane are going to do is you're going to come to a safe distance from it, somewhere around here, and you're going to say, okay, I definitely have to bump this. There's a good rock. I'm going to bump it there. Kane's going to bump it to the rock. He's going to set up. Once you have his ass covered and say his name, he's going to go off to the side, leaving an alleyway for you guys to move. And then we can keep moving up.
And then from that point, it's the executive desk toy of, I guess it would be Yaku comes to me.
Yep.
I go to Kane. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And the only thing that I guess you have to decide at the moment is whether you want the guy set up in the middle of the thing. So maybe it's a road, so you want him on the road itself and not on the edge of the fire break, on the edge of the LDA. And maybe it's a fire break like this, so you want one guy here and the other guy on the complete opposite side. Now, if you remember the last time we did it on a road during advanced infantry training, we kind of got our guys to go all the way to the road and cover that. So here, imagine that the middle of this fire break is a road. I can't cover it from here. I'm going to go here and cover it from here. But you guys are going to stay far away. And only when you have to move, you're going to sprint up to me. Does that make sense?
It just depends on the sight lines.
Yeah, it depends on the sight lines. So that's why we
Like if
usually
it was
do
me,
roads.
I would be happy with someone being here to cover.
Yeah,
that.
so for this fire break, that's perfectly good. Yeah. So basically, yeah, it's the old type of bumping.
Ye oldie bump.
Yeah, and just make sure to assess it from a good distance and not to come here into the fire break and then decide, yeah, I think we need to bump this thing. So don't be afraid to stop short of any objective and then take a look at it before committing to it.
Sick.
Yeah.
To that end, Kane,
Yeesh.
you're gonna have to let me know super quick when you think we've got an LDA or an ODA.
Sam, there's a big fucking opening in front of us.
Fuck. All right.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Herringbone first.
So how are we
So
gonna do?
because we're stopping and going the exercise, herringbone is going to be fine. But as we move on through the exercise and get into more of these, I'm going to want you guys to be moving from the ARDs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just herringbone because we are moving.
Yeah,
so
because
this is
we're
just to mimic that. Yeah.
Yeah, start and stopping and everything. Go on.
So we're still going north?
Yeah, so intent right now, Kane, is we're going to double bump. So we're bumping across this fire break here, and then we're going to follow the tree line on the western edge to the road and then bump that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Right, Havoc. Let's get ready to move. Alpha, step off whenever you're ready.
And then should we start bumping from here?
Yeah, pretty much so. Oh my god, a big open area.
Oh my god,
All right,
big
let's go to the
opening.
edge and
Let's
set up.
go.
Alpha 2 moving.
Oh,
Yeah, that
there's
looks
a
like
rock.
a good rock. You face
going
off
to the
the
rock.
northwest.
Ah, I'm set
We're
up.
bumping, gentlemen.
All right, Kane.
Okay, I'm moving. I'm set up.
All right, Kane. Just shuffle in a tiny bit and then hold firm.
Okay, somewhere here.
Can leave space for the rest of the elements.
We can shuffle in a bit deeper because we've got to make room.
Yeah, it's a bit like.
We'll
funky
shuffle in and
because
set up an ARD. Rock for you, tree for me.
It just I'm a bit hesitant because this fucking northern bolt thing.
If you're good to do it, you can continue bumping immediately. You don't have to wait for the rest.
That sounds like an idea for us, Kane. Let's,
Okay, let's
shuffle
go.
a bit around the right-hand side of this rock and see if we can identify it.
Let's move.
Well, it will be a long road, so like here near the road there is this pine. You like set up at there, then still big fucking opening.
Big fucking opening, but we're gonna have to use it.
Okay, then
I
here I
trust
go.
I trust your judgment.
Continuing bumping across the road.
Kane.
Yes, going.
Bravo 2 moving.
Go. Go.
Alright, Havoc, yellow is a likely enemy artillery position. I want you to secure it.
Okay.
Yep, going inside the forest.
Let's hold an ARD after we bump.
Unmanned position, don't worry.
It's a bit funky here, but it should be good.
Get to the open. There we go.
Right, Havoc, we have our yellow position directly north from us. Direction bearing 15. I like us all in a baseline. We're gonna approach it.
You're good to just go and secure the area. You don't have to bound it. You don't have any hostiles, don't worry.
Roger that. Disregard my last then. Alpha, take us down there whenever you're ready.
Alpha 1 stepping off.
Alpha 2, Oscar Mike. Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1 moving.
Bravo 2 moving.
Bravo 3 moving, last man.
We're in the middle.
Alright, so I want the entire squad to put their heads together and try and secure all the directions around you here so that we may regroup the squad.
Havoc, give me an ARD on this wide open position, please. Alpha north, west to north to east. Bravo east to south to west, please.
Kane. This tree here.
This should be a better example of what we were talking about earlier.
This is my tree. There's no other tree.
I'll watch your immediate right.
Okay, I've got Alpha's gunner has got good sight lines to the entire northern hemisphere of the world, and I've got his right.
Okay, so very good. Now, let me just wait for Bravo to get completely into position. So, even at an undermanned squad of, 6 pods, we've got good arcs on all the avenues of approach here. And we are doing the complete opposite of what we would usually do in an ARD. So usually we would go into this ditch over here. That's to the left of Alpha. That's behind Bravo. And we would all kind of huddle up where one single artillery strike could take us out or a grenade or something. Here we're covering a far wider area that we would usually do an ORP with an entire platoon for. So if you actually want to see the contrast, I want the entire squad to pull in on me. I'm the white guy.
Put it on Yank.
Fucking racist.
All of you can remember when we got into ditches like this and ran an ARD, and you would put a fire team here and a fire team there, and we've even put platoons into this, which is fine and dandy. It keeps you covered. You're not going to get hit directly. You're hidden from marksmen and so on. But in the position that you occupied earlier, you are commanding a much safer area. You have more freedom of movement. And once the rest of the platoon has to move in, they are secure. Now, if we are securing just this ditch and sort of got our arcs out, in most directions, we're limited about 10, 50 meters of vision, sometimes 20. And in the position that you had, most arcs were well over 50 meters out. meaning that if the rest of the platoon wanted to bump through us and move on to the next position, they would be pretty much covered properly. Now, do you feel the difference between these two ARDs?
Yeah, something like this is all right in a pinch for a fire team.
This is good for a fire team, yeah.
I think
anything
It
more
entirely
is
depends
crowded.
on what you're trying to achieve. Whether you're trying to achieve a platoon-sized element, a squad-sized element, or a fire team-sized element. You pick your battles
kind of
based on that.
hinges upon like the events immediately prior to us setting up this ARD,
and also
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, so the idea is that usually an objective the size of this meadow, we would cover it with a platoon before, and everybody would be within 5 meters of the guy next to them. And now we're relying on the fact that I can be 15, 20 meters away from Sam, and I can still see him, I can still hear him, and we are commanding this entire area so that we can pull other units or elements through it. It's gonna make us ironically more noticeable because we're taking more space up, but also less noticeable because guys are going to be spaced out from each other, individual, probably utilizing cover a bit better than we would if we were bunched up around one small area. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean that you should never do those small ARDs that we're used to doing. This is just another tool set, another tool to go in your keychain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you open to raising of concerns?
Yes.
So if we kind of go back to where we set up this ARD in the meadow, like vaguely where people were, just pull in a tiny bit. So my immediate kind of like knee-jerk like, oh, I don't like this, is because let's say we are in this ARD and we receive contact from the north and it's heavy and it's coming our way. We've got a lot of dead ground with nothing for us to hide behind.
So, for example, in this situation where your guys are on these trees watching east and south, let's say, right?
I mean, my guys were here.
Oh.
Right, so I think a good example to demonstrate that would be this approach on Bravo team, where I was separated from my team, and if I were to maneuver in any way, shape, or form, I would have this big old massive ground between me and the rest of my team. Potentially I would have my body here, but even then, that's two body pairs on the opposite side of a wide stretch of open ground. Similarly, if you were to split your team looking in this direction, similarly, sort of in that direction, and similarly in that direction. Considering we have literally 4 corners here, maybe it would be better if we set up on the opposite corners and get to that corner.
Crossfire.
But I still don't quite like this, but I think it's still better than the ditch.
Okay, so
it is definitely better than the ditch. I'm not saying it's not better than the ditch. My concern is purely so Kane was on that tree facing north. I was just to his right, minding his right, and Yaku was on his left, minding his left, because the gunner's the firepower. If something comes our way that we ain't tussling with, and we need to get the fuck out, there's not a lot of bounding room for us to utilize here. Because we're gonna go, all right, let's start a bounding withdrawal. We go up and we got nothing. No trees, nothing for us to hide behind. That's my concern with having dead space in the center of the ARD, if that makes sense. That's my knee-jerk, like, ugh, it makes me feel sick.
Yeah, so the idea is that if you have dead ground, not dead ground, as you call it, dead space, in
open space, yeah, just
in the
empty,
middle,
yeah.
The positive side that you're getting from it is the clear sight lines of the rest of your squad, which was historically an issue for us. The negative side would be that your fallback area is no longer 5 to 10 meters behind you, it's 20, 30 meters behind you. But in these cases, what you're looking for is alternative ways to disengage. So, for example, where you were what you were talking about was getting contacted from north.
Mhm.
And in this specific example, what you could do is
Peel left and then
you could peel
begin-
left. There's some dead ground there, and then Bravo is now the has direct sight lines of the enemy. They can turn around, they can shoot them, they can have one guy still watching their side, for example. Or if you've peeled left, then you can reassess from there what you're going to be doing. In that particular case, maybe Bravo would deploy then to your right while you suppress or something along those lines. Now, it's hard to talk about hypotheticals, but basically, yes, this dead space is no longer something that you can bound into. So you have to be ready to maybe go on the side, have some hard cover pre-planned or something along those lines.
It just concerns me. So-
Yes, it is concerning, but theoretically, if the ARD is done properly, you should have enough firepower to repel that initial attack and to get into a combat withdrawal situation. It would probably be a prolonged situation.
I think fundamentally the main thing is that this is a use at a certain point sort of scenario. You don't use this in every single scenario because it ultimately doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
if you're
and-
trying to secure and hold a position where you know that the other squad isn't going to come around, there is no platoon to help you out. There is no point to stretch yourself thin. But one thing that we do fundamentally do very wrong, which Yank has pointed out, is that we use the same. In most instances, I would say we use the same spacing regardless of what we're planning to do. So if we're planning to hold a position and then the platoon come in and reinforce that position, we currently pretty much treat that like we do with one fire team or a squad, which is fucked because then the other people rock up and then you've got people in a 5-meter spacing from each other because they're all trying to fill the blanks and you look like a human centipede until one grenade goes off and 8 guys get killed.
Yes. So, for example, when we had conventional warfare, the past few deployments, we did have situations where artillery or 40 mics wiped out entire squads.
Yeah.
An ARD of this type would be resistant to that and would be covering ground better for pulling security reasons. Hunkering down in a small ditch somewhere off is better for, I don't want to be seen and shot at, but a large ARD like this, covering a lot of ground, is good for, I'm pulling security for another element that's moving in the area.
Yeah, like you wouldn't do this for fucking scout recce where you're trying to fucking hide, because then you're just spreading your guys out super fucking far and there's more chance of being seen.
So the idea is we used to treat every problem as a nail because all we had was a hammer. Now we have a screwdriver as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the easiest way to think about it is that we have two types of ARDs, a big and small.
Spread or tight is generally what you
So
would
basically, I wouldn't even call it two types of ARDs. It's just that you have to adjust your ARD to the terrain. If you're securing this area, there's 4 likely avenues of approach. For example, for vehicles, they're probably going to be approaching through these fire breaks, right? And then for sightlines, if you want to see infantry moving 50, 100 meters away, you're going to see them through this fire break. You're not going to see them through the fucking tree. That's the idea.
So the purpose why I said 2 ARDs, because there's 2 really big situations that I think this applies to. One where we want to take control over a certain spot and provide security, and another where we just want to regroup or stay undetected or hidden or for whatever, in which time we would potentially go into the ditch instead.
Yes, so
I think
that
potentially using some form of way to explain it, mainly in Smurf's point of view, he's obviously going to be squad leading and he needs to tell his fire teams below him how to roughly deal with the situation that they've got themselves
I'm
into.
not saying this is a
Right.
hammer. This is
So I
completely useless.
understand you completely. So
it is just vaguely 2 terms of a big "we are here" statement ARD and a small "please don't see us" ARD.
So I understand
way.
your need to categorize them in your head. I explicitly need you not to categorize them to your troops. What I need you to do is when you get to a situation like this and you want to have the CRD, you need to tell Alpha to push out 20 meters to those trees, and you need to tell Bravo to push out 20, 30 meters in that direction. I specifically don't want you to go around saying small and big ARD to your troops. And if you do label them in your head, you can start labeling them usually. That's why I'm saying, yes, for your own good, you can categorize them, but avoid categorizing them verbally. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna say no, but I think it's something we might take offline. I don't want to take too much strain time from other guys.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. But just for now, you're treating this as any other ARD, except instead of telling your guys to take that side of the ditch, you're telling them to take that side of the fire break.
Yeah.
Okay, now get your guys into something resembling an ARD, and you're gonna get a briefing to continue the exercise.
Cool.
Havoc, let's pull up an ARD on this wide open position. We just come back to your previous positions, please. That means Alpha pulling west to north to east, and Bravo west to south to east.
To be honest, we could probably simplify that by saying Alpha north, and then we should automatically know west through east via north.
Yeah. Should is the keyword there, but I'm
making it canon now, that's what it means.
I wish.
Okay, so you are not following a strict route. A strict route does not exist. For that purpose, there is no more markers on the map. You will get instructions on where to move, and you are allowed to decide whether you will be moving through open areas, if you will be following the dead ground, if you will be handrailing the open area, or whatever along those lines. For this particular case, I will start off with a suggestion, and you may take it if you want to.
Alright, Havoc Squad, prepare to move north-northeast alongside this fire break. Smurf reference map. Suggestion, use caution, handrail the fire break on right side.
Roger that, Young. Question, how far are we following this, and are we turning left or right or going ahead as this fire break does split?
We'll probably be following this all the way to the road.
Roger that, thank you. Right, Havoc, as you've heard, we're going to be moving towards break. Roughly bearing 40 northeast, bearing 40. I'd like us, as Ian suggested, handrailing on the right hand side of the road. Alpha, whenever we're ready, let's remove. Slow jog, guns down please. We're going to be following this all the way to the road.
So I'm assuming he wants us to go straight east to be on the right hand side of the clearing and then follow it on the right hand side.
Yeah, something like that. Alpha 1 stepping off.
Alpha 2, Oscar Mike. Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1 moving.
Oh. A sheep.
Bravo 2 moving.
Bravo 3 moving, last man.
What the fuck did he just say?
I don't know. Some gibberish. I cannot see shit, but there is like an opening for sure.
Yeah.
Should we stop somewhere here? Oh, we're going down. Okay.
Approaching,
Is it an ODA or an LDA? It's linear.
It's linear.
Approaching LBA.
Okay, I'm gonna move to that tree.
Copy.
Yeah.
Moving.
Alrighty, Kane.
Yep.
This is a big one.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Come over here and relieve me.
Follow my voice.
My bad, I didn't know we were pumping already.
Oh god. Double bump.
Double bump.
Ah.
Kane.
Yeah, wee. This is a shit place.
You can shuffle over and use the tree stump.
Yeah.
Let me know when Bravo is crossed and we'll continue.
Yes, man.
Roger, continuing.
Get this goddamn section on the move.
Yay! Not for one, stepping off.
For 2, Oscar Mike.
Wee, going down.
Alpha 3 moving.
Wee, going up.
Bravo 1 moving.
Wee,
Bravo
getting
2 moving.
trees.
Bravo 3 moving, last man.
Let's see if we can adjust a bit more left to be on the edge of the fire break. I know the trees are fucking shit, but
I mean, you know, like going straight on the center, more or less. And there's a road ahead.
Question, are we halting before the road or are we bumping the road?
Put an ARD before the road, please.
Roger that, setting up ARD now. Alpha's gonna deal with north.
Roger, Bravo take south.
I go to the right. Oh, we are not going to have to slow down, let's see.
what?
Yes, mate. Go further up, further up.
Not heard. Repeat again.
Where is the forbidden word?
Well, he is behind some type of
Sorry, the
hill.
radio doesn't transmit very far.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, guys, we're gonna follow left along this road. You don't have to stick to the road. I'm gonna set up an end marker for where I want you guys to end up.
Oh, Jesus.
On your own power, from your current position, I want you to get to the end marker scene.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Alpha, before you step off, please have a look at the map and zoom in so you can follow and see the ditches. We'll have to follow the road for a bit, so we'll just handrail it on the left hand side, and then we're gonna jump into the ditch on the left. Team?
Yeah, most likely.
So staggered on the road, break off here, and then follow the defilade pretty much all the way. Handrail it on the left.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the road. Just on the left.
Okay.
Havoc, be ready to move. Alpha, step off whenever you're ready. Slow jog, guns down.
All right, plan is we're gonna handrail the road. I'll tell you when to break off.
Okay. Alpha bądź lepiej ją.
I'm here too.
Have to Oscar Mike.
Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1, moving.
Oh.
Bravo 2 moving.
Oh fuck.
Not that front.
Bravo pull back, let Alpha deal with.
Mike, 40 out.
Bravo shift left. Summary up.
Yep.
Mark.
Alpha watch and shoot.
Magazine. Back in.
Back in.
You guys good?
Yeah. I was surprised as shit. But didn't get
Yeah, I'm on you right now.
Yeah.
Smurf might be waiting
I
for
think it was
you to do a
one
decision.
times fire team. Believe they are dealt with. Giving it a soak. Haven't received any fire in 30 seconds.
Roger that. Do you want to bump and clear it, or do you want us to clear it?
We've got eyes on where they were. If I could boldly suggest that Bravo flanks around the left and just double checks.
Roger that. Wait one. Judge, I need you to converge in our position, please. We're on the left behind Alpha. Jojo, are you up?
I'm up. I can't find you though.
Push towards the south. Right, Bravo, let's get on the baseline. We're gonna bump it. Hold.
Neither of you guys are injured, right?
No.
Bearing 290. Let's get some spacing. Let me know. We're gonna
That is actually surprising,
bumping.
you know.
Jojo, you're gonna be covering. Me and Birch are gonna be moving.
Okay, don't shoot Bravo.
Whenever you're ready.
Orders unclear. Shoot Bravo.
Sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear the first word.
Contact,
Anybody need
man.
Zeus, by the way?
Southwest.
Negative, you're technically suppressing Alpha to stay in your position. Watch the enemy position.
Bravo 1, covering.
Fire 2 moving.
Dead.
Covering.
Bravo 1, moving. Bravo 1, covering.
Fire 2 move. Set.
Bravo 1, moving. Bravo 1, covering.
Set 2, move. Set.
Okay, where the fuck are they? Did I?
They just, I just started to see them.
Bravo 1, moving.
I was wondering if I'd like not communicated very well where they were. I don't think I did.
Bravo
Probably
1,
should have mentioned that. They were
They're
like, yeah,
just
20
taking
meters
it-
in front of us, by the way.
Yeah, they're just taking it way too long.
Bravo, if you want to adjust right, they should be directly to your north-northeast right now.
Roger that. Alpha, let's form a baseline on me, please, facing northeast.
I mean, they haven't been shot at yet, so I think they're
A bit too far left.
Yeah, that's one of the signs.
Just walk over this position.
Or, you know, they're just waiting for them to come close
Havoc,
to see the whites of their
confirm
eyes.
number of enemy dead, secure position, regroup, and give me a sit rep.
I was on 1, but I know there was 2, like right there.
I don't know. I didn't see shit. I was just shooting in the
Bravo,
direction
we're gonna step
where I
an
was
ARD in...
Yeah, me too.
Hold on.
I saw green tracers and I was like, yeah.
ARD on the southwestern side of where the enemy position was, alongside this clearing. Bravo, I want you to take west. Alpha, push back following proven route, and then watch east, please.
Alright, follow that proven route, and we'll get set up.
Okay.
We'll go.
Have to.
Alpha, last man moving.
I think it's here. Maybe.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's go here. I don't know. It was.
Yank
from
wouldn't
what I
put
was-
mines around, so.
Yeah, just specifically puts a mine right in front of us.
It's funny how visible the lasers are in Zeus for some reason.
Wait.
Shit, my keeps.
I got lost. Where the fuck are they? Oh, there they are.
halfway. Yeah.
There they are.
We got 1 confirmed
Hello.
dead here. We're gonna go push to the northeastern thing, and I'm just gonna check that these guys are dead. That guy's dead. I think there was 2, like, around there. There's a blood splatter.
That's just ketchup. I'm gonna sit under the tree. Under the tree. Under the tree.
2, 3.
I can see 3 dead, but I think there's a 4th hidden in the grass somewhere.
Roger that. Thanks. Thank you, Sam. Do you take any casualties?
Negative.
Roger that. Thank you.
What did I get, Mr. Tree?
Young, we have taken the enemy position. We have encountered 1 times enemy team. We've currently set up an ARD just around the enemy position. No casualties. Ready for orders. Over.
How many enemy neutralized and the declining split then?
That is 3 enemy casualties confirmed. No, we do not need any support. We are ready to go.
After that, I want you to hold firm Loyot.
Roger that.
It's quite funny for the moment.
Fucking long distance. Okay. I was like, oh, that's close. I'm not gonna teleport, and now I realize I should have teleported. Okay.
You have
so
power. You should use it.
From your positions,
Use
can you
power.
all hear each other, and can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna keep the ARD in this position, and then Smurf. First of all, how do you feel that attack went? From response to contact to how you cleared it and everything. Put yourself on shouting.
For clarity's sake, let's pull in. Let's pull into this little thicket on Alpha Team.
Good call.
I don't think everybody was able to hear Smurf. I heard him, but I doubt the others did.
I heard something.
Okay, so Smurf, starting from initial response to contact, like how big the bursts were, how quick the reaction was, if everybody went into the baseline and so on.
I couldn't see Alpha, so I can't say how they positioned themselves, but I think our response to contact was pretty immediate. So that was pretty well done. Like I said, Bravo should have dropped in place. Instead, I think Jojo kept on moving, which caused us a bit of a pain afterwards. The response contact was good. Once Wilch has given me the go ahead to assault, I think we just pushed a bit left just to get a bit of a better angle at the enemy. But we should have probably walked it first and then grabbed a bit of a better angle. So that's on me, which led us sort of to move too far left to the enemy rather than on top of an enemy position. But ultimately we rectified it and walked over it, which was all right.
Okay.
And then the last bit, the ARD, I think was a bit stretched. With Alpha being in this thicket and Bravo being sort of stretched over south to west.
Okay, we'll take it a section at a time. So, Sam, how do you feel about response to contact on Alpha side?
None of us got shot, so it must have been okay. I think a little bit of the onus is on me for not calling the new buzzwords, which was Alpha's going to suppress, therefore Bravo flank. That's kind of on me. I probably should have said that. It did come, just a little bit late.
Okay.
And I didn't really see much of Bravo after that.
So what Jordan and I devised here was a little bit of a deliberate prank where I was sort of vague on whether or not contact will be in the area throughout the exercise. The reason we wanted this was that once you finally get into contact, we get a reflexes reaction, like bare bones, what you're used to and what's drilled in your head. Hopefully a few weeks or months from now, that's going to be the new exercises. But for now, this is a very solid response to contact. Suppression went down. In fact, you've taken out 2, if not 3 of them within the first maybe 10 seconds of the contact. You were just unlucky that the auto rifleman was the last to go down. So yeah, suppression was on point. Very good. As far as cohesion and communication in the team goes, there's a couple of points that can be approved upon. So, for example, there was a lot of info that Alpha had. I think it might have been a tiny bit late, I guess, while you were wrestling with whether to use the new buzzwords or not. And then on Bravo's side, we lost the terminology that we usually use. So what happened was shift left, let's move over here, let's do this without using the tool set that you have as a squad leader, team lead. So the tool set that you have is peel, bound, suppress, flank, and so on. Using that word is enough to tell your bodies what they should be doing. They should all know what flank means. They should all know what suppress means. But having to guide them through it, imagine this. You're telling somebody how to drive a car. They already had lessons, so they know how to use the stick shifter. But instead of telling them shift from first gear to second gear, you tell them, okay, add a little bit of gas. Okay, press the clutch now. Now move the gear shifter back. Now, do you understand what I'm trying to say? You do not have to explain every step of the flank or the bound. You should be able to just tell your guys to bound or to peel, and they should be able to do it from that command. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so in a cut and dry example, Bravo shift left and then not an exact direction or not a limit of movement and not using the word peel is probably a part of what left Jojo completely confused on the other side of the fire team. And then
actually, he was way too far from the start. I don't think that can be very much shift. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending the say shift, although shift, I said it as in move the entire team to the left.
Yeah,
rather
makes
than
sense.
peel by 1 because Alpha was already suppressing.
Okay,
Um,
I
but for
understand.
the
Trying
distance,
to
yeah,
double time.
I should have specified the distance. That's actually a very, very fair point.
Then on Jojo, we've been using the radar today to keep an eye out on where our buddies are and so on. You stuck to Alpha Team completely. You're about 5 or 10 meters away from Kane when that response to contact happened. So you should know that as the rear fire team, you are not joining the baseline unless specifically told to. The rear fire team is the maneuver element. They wait for Alpha's assessment and then they decide what to do. You charged the enemy and you joined Alpha. You became one with Alpha. Do you understand that? Nothing heard, Jojo. So once the response to contact has happened, you moved with Alpha. You moved up to Alpha. You moved very close to the contact, probably to join the response. But what Bravo, the rear element, was doing, they were holding tight. They were in the back. They were holding tight to see what's their next move going to be. And this is why you got separated from your team. Now, obviously, this wouldn't have happened if there was 4 of you and you had a buddy, but still, it's something to keep an eye out on. Do you understand? Okay, yeah, very good.
One of the things that I identified, I think I walked up to Kane whilst Bravo was closing in with the enemy position. I walked up to Kane and I said, I think I probably should have told them where the fuck they were. So I realized that I didn't do that. I just decided, they'll figure it out.
If you remember, one of the first things I said was that Alpha had a lot of information that they were not giving. That's what I meant. And the last point I would make is I personally would have done the bounding comms on local. That's what we teach in phase 1s now. We teach bounding comms on local. We were in active contact, so we're not worried about...
Are we? Because that's the exact opposite of what I heard from the last training.
Okay, in that case, yeah, that's fine.
We were...
The old... It's confusing because the last phase 1 was still with the old doc. So I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
in that
fair
case...
enough.
Take
No,
it
I
with a
don't
pinch
mean
of
the
salt.
phase 1. I mean the station training we had before that, which was supposed to be sort of the new system. I specifically asked, and the consensus at least was, it wasn't less hard to do this or not do this, but I think we had a chat.
Yeah.
The consensus was do it on the radio so the other team knows what's happening.
Roger that.
important
I
for
stand
the other
corrected
fire
in that
team
case.
to know what is happening at the time. So yeah.
I
guess,
mean, we can do it either way. I don't think it matters all that much.
I think it should be on the radio, but the
I
point
agree.
is that my fire team, being the one that is just the anchor point, we can just do everything on local. You guys can use the radio.
Yeah, I think because you need to know how far we are advancing and whether we're advancing there correctly and whatnot, especially if you don't see us. But we don't need to know if you're shifting your guy 15 meters to the right or left. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my bad completely on that one. Sorry about that. I'm just using outdated info. I was updated on the decision tree, but I was not updated on the changes to comms. My bad.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a chaotic time at the minute, so there's plenty of changes. So.
Yeah. Okay. So with that in mind, I think we should be good to go for the rest of the patrol. So once again, I will be very hands-off. You just have to get to the end point. You can expect contact along the way. I want everybody looking at their arcs. And today, in this part of the exercise, what I'm focused on is just the response to contact. You don't have to deal with the stuff after well or perfectly. I'm just allowing you to do that so you can get some practice in. So if you manage to do the decision tree, if you manage to do the 3 command words, that's fine. I really just want to see people suppressing properly, getting to baseline properly. Does that make sense?
Aye.
Okay, great. Smurf, whenever you're ready, just keep your squad moving to the end.
Roger that.
Right, Havoc, listen in. Get ready to move. Alpha, whenever you're ready, I want you to move, follow the road until we hit a ditch, and then follow that ditch. Railroad on the left-hand side, please.
Very quickly reference the map, Kane. We're about here. Intent is to follow this, get into here, into this dead ground, and kind of down there.
Okay.
So
Let's go.
off you go.
Let's go.
I guess that makes me Luigi, moving. I can't do a Toad voice, but Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1 moving.
Princess Peach moving.
Bravo 3 moving.
Fuck, I should have done Wario there, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna get shot at now while I'm fucking dying.
Well, no. No trees. A bit trees. Some trees. My fucking dagger was not centered.
Or northwest. Contact close.
Roger.
Got a new G out.
One times down looks to be a fire team sized element.
Directed toward north.
Directly north, approximately 25 meters.
Roger down. Alpha, we are going to be suppressing this enemy. It's poor visibility out here. So I think that's assault.
Myself and Kane to move, Yoki to cover.
Yaku is covering.
Oh, moving. Everyone covering?
Just on deliberate.
Yeah.
Moving.
The smoke.
Set.
Covering.
Set.
Yep.
Moving.
Back in.
Let's go.
Shift to fire to the right.
Covering. Too thick for bounding, just walk it in. I'm following you guys.
On your right.
About 30 meters in front of you, Alpha.
What is that?
At least one times body.
Looking left.
One times.
Who?
2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah. I don't see any anymore.
Give me an update, Smurf. 4 times, enemy combatants confirmed dead.
Right, thanks, Sam.
Yeah, let's
Young,
skip into
we
these
have
rocks.
encountered enemy fire team 4-time enemy infantry KIA confirmed. We are regrouping on enemy position right now. Over.
4 times enemy KIA, roger that. Let me know if you need any support, if you have any casualties, over.
Roger that, we'll let you know once we regroup. Out. Bravo, let's follow. Well, let's bump across the road towards the enemy position. Actually, scratch that. Scratch that. Alpha, boom, back towards us from across the road.
For that.
Alright, we're going home.
Bravo, we're gonna cover in south to east to west once Alpha joins us.
We just rush in.
We didn't get shot out on the way here, and we'll hope that Bravo is covering our approach.
Hopefully.
Hey, it looks like they are. No, they're not. They're running away. No, they are. Alright, yeah, we should be good to cross. It's sprint across.
Stamina! Shalom.
Yeah, Alpha, push past us and get into that ditch and cover south, please.
Order that.
Bravo, shift to covering north.
Always in the ditch.
Right, Alpha, have you taken any casualties?
That's a negatory.
Roger that, Bravo. Any casualties?
I assume. You didn't get shot, right?
Jojo?
No, I'm good.
Serge?
Flash green green.
Roger that, thank you. Young, this is Havoc. We have successfully regrouped. We have taken no casualties and are currently ready for tasking. We don't need any additional support. Over. Right, Havoc. We're gonna be continue moving to our end point. Alpha, step off whenever you're ready.
Stepping off.
Alpha 2, Oscar Mike.
Alpha 3 moving.
Contact front, sounds like.
Bravo 1.
I don't see.
Again, was that contact front?
Good audible.
Yeah.
Front, half left.
Cover grenade. Grenade out. Kick him back behind this rock.
Prepping for
Pull back.
40 Mac out.
Reloading! And I'm bleeding!
Have no eyes.
40 Mac. 40 Mac out.
Magazine.
What's the play here, boss?
I'm still taking fire southwest.
But what are you gonna do about it, Smurf?
Sam, are you okay to suppress the enemy, or do you want to withdraw?
Can do, can suppress.
Roger that, Bravo. Let's
Mac.
set up a baseline to the left of Alpha.
Mac out.
We're gonna bound towards enemy position.
Prepping 40 Mac.
We'll go sustain.
Alright.
I have no fucking clue where
Bravo.
that one is.
Yeah, I've got no idea. I can just hear them.
Yeah, my last contact was direct southwest.
Then you have eyes on Jojo.
Back in.
No.
Bravo, let's set up a baseline on the left-hand side, please. Of Alpha.
Still taking fire.
Eyes on. Cover grenade. Grenade out. can see him. He's behind a fucking invincible tree.
Nice. Is he south?
It's like direct south, yeah.
There is one times to our direct south in an invincible tree.
After that, we're gonna bound
Was
across from your left, mate. Right. Bravo. Jojo, you're gonna cover. Me and Birch are gonna move.
Loading.
Bravo 1 covering.
To move.
Shifting fire up.
Back in. He's still
Yeah,
alive.
Bravo, direct south.
Covering.
Magazine.
Bravo 1 moving.
Back in.
Ah, the fucking vapors.
But be advised, he's probably in the smoke.
Bravo 1 covering.
Bravo, we have audible from southwest from us. I didn't say move, Birch. Covering.
Moving.
I want my last box.
Covered.
Moving.
Oh yeah, I forgot to grab extra boxes.
I didn't. Stand by.
Ooh, nice. Locked in.
That didn't work. I think I just gave you a magazine. Alright, it's on the floor. There you go.
Moving.
Enemy infantry to the southeast of us now.
Covering.
Just gonna roll over this
You get
position
fucked
to
up.
southeast.
That'll be fine. What's that red smoke?
No idea.
Bravo Alpha, eyes on red smoke to your rear.
That's where we are.
You.
I go to repack. Yeah, I usually throw colored smoke accidentally as I run out of,
Yeah.
white smoke. And I just want to cover us, so yeah, red, blue, whatever, go.
Fucking rainbow time. Fucking throw everything you got.
Choose your Pokemon.
Magazine and back in.
Right, Bravo, we're gonna regroup directly with Alpha. Have a better position. Alpha, we're coming direct from you, direct south.
Roger that, will not shoot.
Yang, we have taken contact with 2 times enemy combatants, both are killed.
Let me come over here and cover you while you bandage that arm.
Apologies, Yang. We have took down 2 enemy combatants, confirmed TIA. We are regrouping now. We'll let you know casualties in a moment. Up.
Okay.
Right, Alpha, I want you to take west to north to east. Bravo, west, southeast. Spread across this ditch, please. Bravo, go to the southern side of the ditch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just come down here and cover west, please. Southwest, kind of.
Yang, we have... Hold up. Disregard. Alpha, have you taken any casualties?
One time's cat free, but he has bandaged himself. And yellow on ammo, red on 200 round box mags.
Roger that, thank you.
Green, mate.
Jojo, how are you doing? Give me a cat check. How many do you have? Just the one in including, so you have only 2 total.
Roger that, you said 2 enemy confirmed kills.
Hello, Yank. That's correct. 2 times enemy KIA. We have taken 1 cut 3, but currently is bandaged. Additionally, we growing yellow on ammo, red on box 556 ammo. Over.
You'll be fine, you're almost there.
Roger that. I'm gonna keep on moving.
Disregard.
Alpha, we're gonna flank left.
Negative.
East.
Negative, disregard.
They're shooting at me, sorry about that.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, I see. Is it legitimate contact? Are you gonna despawn them?
They're gone.
Never mind, we're not doing that.
It's so close.
Right, Havoc.
The end.
Definitely no enemies there. I don't know what you drunk or taken. We're gonna keep on moving, following this ditch towards the road and towards the end point. Bravo, as always, whenever you're ready, take us out. Slow jog, guns down.
Did you say Bravo?
You meant Alpha.
I did mean Alpha.
Stepping off.
Alpha team. Alpha 3 moving.
Bravo 1 moving.
Bravo 2 moving.
I know, they're like quicksand.
Even last minute.
As you approach the endpoint marker, just choose a point somewhere close to that where you can regroup and we'll index there.
You heard the man, Alpha. Give me a decent ARD around the end marker.
We'll go.
Be advised, I think the fire break is too large, so feel free to pick a smaller area somewhere inside.
This here tree gives you good sight lines, Kane.
But I see a rock over there.
I don't care, that's mine.
Ah! Stealing a rock.
Alpha's got west.
Bravo, take east.
Birchwatch north, please. Could you shift to the north?
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Contact west, southwest.
I have no eyes. Well, fuck this.
Sounded like 1 lone gunman, so sustained.
Keep watching angles.
Back to watch and shoot.
Young, we have taken contact from potential one-time enemy combatant.
Again, okay.
My gun isn't working.
Oh. This is really close.
Right, I think it's a fire team. Actually, it's not one guy, it's a bunch of guys.
A bunch of guys.
Right, Alpha, I want you to sustain. Bravo, peel left. Peel left of me. about 25 meters ahead.
Do we have a direction on the enemy?
Bearing 230. Thank you. We're gonna check grenades, then this fucking close, and then assault over the enemy position, Bravo. For them.
Reloading. Back in.
Is that another fucking invincible tree?
No idea.
Good fire.
Magazine.
Watch and shoot.
Yeah.
Alright, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm good too.
And you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Position is now clear. Alpha, I want you to join us and set up on our rear. If you can count out any casualties as you go, please. I think I've counted at least 3 myself.
Roger.
Bravo, set up covering west.
Fuck the proven route.
I
Where
heard
is it?
nothing of that, but I'll follow you
They're
guys.
south-southwest in the next sort of tree block along.
Somewhere there?
Literally there, behind that rock.
Okay. Because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Alpha, last
Alright,
man
just
moving.
trust me. Alright, 1.
Uno.
2.
Dos. Tres.
3.
I don't see anything else.
Alright, face east. We saw 3.
Alright, squad, let's regroup on Smurf. Get out to the road so you have good sight lines of each other.
Road is towards northwest.
So, full disclosure, I don't know how far along Jordan is with his training. This is as far as the... Okay, that's some good spacing. This is as far as this training is structured and prepared. Everything from here on out, if the medical drags along, is going to be just us fucking around. So, just quickly what happened there. We had a quick series of contacts, hopefully to drill in 2 essentials: watching your arcs and response to contact. Both of which have been very good. Response to contact had some heavy suppression each time. Very happy with that. Also very happy with how everybody was watching their arcs. I think out of the 3 contacts, or was it 4, almost all of them were spotted either before they started shooting or immediately as they started shooting. You were paying attention to audio and visual clues, so very good job with that. As the exercise went on, you could feel the rust dropping off of you as the communication inside the teams went up. Very happy about that. Also, does anybody need Zeus heal right now?
Yes.
Who is yes?
It's a me, Mario.
Hey, okay.
One casualty got shot in the arm.
So there was a glaring eyesore of an issue throughout the whole training, which was something was up with the comms for Bravo. Somebody's microphone isn't working, somebody's disconnecting, or something along those lines. There were several times when one of Bravo would stop dead in their tracks. Jojo kept getting lost, not knowing where the rest of his fire team is, and not communicating when he's being called on the radio or even in local chat. So I don't know what's going on. I believe it's of a technical nature. What do you guys think happened?
Because acre, the height difference, even a small hill, can be a problem and cut out the radio, and you cannot hear.
Yeah, the attenuation needs a bit of a looking
Also, if you're lying on the ground and someone speaks on the radio, you might not hear them because you are grounded.
Let me actually just quickly test this. I'm going to run behind this rock and use my radio.
Yeah, the prone position has historically been a problem in Acre.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Good.
Yeah, 555.
Okay, why the fuck did that work?
I don't think it's
It depends on the hill, you know. Some of
Yeah, I think it's
these
terrain, yeah.
some of these things are not like considered by the game as a hill. Well, by acre, so like you know. It
Okay,
depends.
but apart from the radio issues, there were times when Smurf and Jojo were 6 feet from each other and they were not communicating. So Jojo, is your microphone all right? No. What's up? What's happening to it?
It's dying. Yeah, we can hear that.
Yeah.
It's fucking dying.
I can barely hear him.
May you have to go to shouting, please.
Okay. I'm setting up a GoFundMe to get Jojo a new microphone.
Hey, while you're at it, my headphones are also kind of broken.
Hey, now I can hear you fucking perfectly, Jojo. What did you change?
I turned up, by holding tab in the scroll wheel.
The red one.
So that was the issue the entire top. Okay.
No, he's up.
No, he's on, yelling now. The rest of us are on 2 bars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
As far as the
okay.
AI is concerned, they'll still hear him from miles
So
away.
for most of those responses to contact, all the decisions that were made were good. The reason that they were slow to be carried out was because Bravo team is having technical issues. But as far as I could see from Zeus, while you guys were moving in a column, you were paying attention to your arcs. When response to contact was needed, we got shots on target or around target very quickly. The only response to contact where I would say it wasn't good initial suppression would probably be the rear contact that you had. Now, I appreciate that in a rear contact, you're afraid of fratricide.
Which one was that?
Yeah, which one was the rear one? Because we never really took rear as such.
You took rear right when you just started when you started handrailing the road.
Oh, is that the one Birch called out?
Possible.
Ah, yes. That's because I had to climb over a hill, so I would be firing into the ground. So I couldn't provide any fucking suppression.
So, this is going to be weird.
Anyway.
This is going to be weird, but yes, even lift fire in that case, even firing over the likely position would do something. Now, I don't advise you firing straight up in the air, but let's say it's this hill over here, and the enemy is in low ground on the other side. This is still plenty suppression.
Oh, I agree. My lizard brain went, oh, this is a wall. I have to shoot like this. Now I have to move up.
Yeah, so that would probably be the only contact where initial suppression was less than perfect. Everything else, I was happy with initial suppression. As far as boots on the ground go, do you guys have any comments on how you performed in the response to contact and in the patrol skills?
I need to get used to doing the estimate again. I didn't do an estimate a single time. I was like, yeah, contact this way. Okay, deliberate rate. And then I just completely forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I should probably yeah, there's like 5 of them.
So you didn't verbally do the estimate. However, the squad has still behaved the way that they should if you were doing an estimate and then responding to it. So you didn't specifically say suppress and then had Smurf react to that. But that's
okay,
what the
one
squad
thing
did.
I know that I did wrong, and sadly, Yank, you reinforced me being wrong. So when we were in the little gully and we had the audible contact that we heard, and then we started taking rounds, I said, "What are we doing, boss?" That was entirely my call because I was the one being contacted. It should have been up to me to say, "Okay, Alpha's going to attack or suppress or withdraw." I shouldn't have asked you. My bad.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have reinforced me. You
Yeah,
bitch.
Yank.
Yeah, what I actually heard, I think Joku saying that, oh, we're being heavily contacted or something along the lines, and I mistook his voice for Smurf. And I was actually going like, Smurf, are you fucking complaining about the contact instead of doing something about it? So yeah, I mistook the voices. There was Joku in the back who was going like, oh shit, I'm getting shot. And I'm like, what are you gonna do about it then, bitch?
Oh, well, and yeah, on the radio, someone's like, oh yeah, what are you doing, boss? And I hear Young say, well, what are you going to do about it, Smith? And I was like, oh fuck, well, I was
Make a
about to say
decision, you
something.
bitch. And be like, it's not my call.
I was about to say that. I was about to say
Yeah,
it to you,
you
Sam.
would have
What are you
been
going to
well
do about it?
within your remit to say, fucking you decide, dude.
Yes. So if we were to do a couple more contacts, and that's going to depend on how far along Jordan is, we would be able to focus on that side now because the rust is off of the other shit now.
Right in time
we
for
have-
Yaku to team lead instead of me. Hell yeah.
We
Yeah,
have.
we swapped it. Fuck.
Oh yeah, we have 10 to 15 minutes. That's enough to go through 2 more contacts, I guess.
Ooh, I was hoping for a 5-minute break at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we get a break?
Yeah.
Let me see if Jordan will be issuing a break.
I mean, we can have a break.
Yeah, we can have a break.
If that
Yeah, I just don't want to have 2 breaks
Yeah,
if he issues a
Right.
break
Yeah,
in 15 minutes. I don't want us to take a 5-minute break now, do 5 minutes of exercise, and then Jordan's like, okay, 5-minute break, everybody.
There's something wrong with my ace settings. I don't like it.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I need to write down the radio thingamajig that we need to figure out.
It's just environment.
Okay, yeah, Jordan's not responding. Let's do a 5-minute break. Game time now is 11:13. So, sorry, 11:14. We're back here at 11:19.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, fuck you, Ace.
So, we had a meticulously engineered trigger for the first contact. Then it decided to just fucking not.
Nice.
About
right.
So the yellow secure area was the place where we would do the first regrouping. And then the next large open fire break, that was to the northeast of that, had a scripted AI that was supposed to move on to the position and attack you as you're crossing this sort of ditch area here. I guess maybe we missed the trigger by...
Did we just wander around the trigger?
Well, I was wondering that, so I teleported into the area where the trigger was supposed to be triggered, and it still didn't work, so I ended up just deleting that contact and then doing the same thing on the next fire break, so I guess that's the best I could have done. So the original exercise was supposed to go northeast of the secure area and then to the left towards where we are now, to the west. But I guess you do what you got to do. I was trying to get the fire teams to at least inflict a casualty on you, hoping to get a withdrawal, because I wanted to demonstrate how when handrailing a fire break or a road, you get all these fancy decisions like withdrawing across it or luring the enemy into the fire break, which you did on this last contact. You lured the enemy into a fire break. That was really good. But unfortunately, I couldn't demonstrate any of that because you kept putting the contacts down too fast. There was at least 2, maybe 3 occasions where you completely wiped out the other squad and you still kept shooting across them at like rapid or deliberate rate. So that was fun.
What we do.
Yeah, it's I can see that it's very difficult to get an assessment of whether they're not contacting you because they're sufficiently suppressed or because they've been dead for a while.
I mean, that's even more sufficient suppression, arguably, if they're all dead.
Yeah, so
very effective suppression.
So the way we did ARDs today is sort of new and a suggestion and just introduced. So I'm not too fussed about even doing it at all, let alone talking about how well it was done. But as far as the basic skills and drills go, they're very good, albeit they could have been done faster if Bravo wasn't experiencing so much technical difficulties.
I think my gripe with the ARD is not it's the size of them is great because I think our ARDs have universally been fucking minuscule. So much so that it just invites one lone Russian man to throw a World War II hand grenade and kill all of us, the entire platoon. But my gripe is just the big old dead space in the middle.
Yeah.
Just open space in general just gives me conniptions. It makes me go, oh god, what if something happens?
Yeah, I guess, but even if something does happen, as in you get heavy contact, you get casualties and so on, crossing that dead space under support from your other fire team and the other element, which should be somewhere in the area, you'd probably be safe to double time it across.
I'm back.
Famous last words, of course.
Sorry.
I guess it's hard to see it until we actually see the full platoon doing it.
I think as well, for me, in my head, if we do have if we maintain the philosophy of just widening the ARD in general in order to counter IDF or other like fragmentation injuries and stuff like that, I still feel like it would be better for the middle to not be empty.
Yeah.
Just because that does impede some of the fragmentation.
So the main purpose of widening it is getting rid of the visual clutter that was stopping us from maintaining fire team cohesion. So a lot of the time we'd be in a thicket of woods and you would have no idea where your battle buddy is because he's crouching under a tree somewhere 5 feet further, and there's like three trees between you or something along those lines. And then this way you kind of push up to places that give you open sight lines. Now, this is hard to demonstrate without a proper location. So let me just scout the map for a location.
I don't hate the idea of maintaining sight lines for the fire teams. That is something that has... it depends on the map as well. Like this map is notorious for these trees that the leaves go all the way down to the bottom and they are solid objects.
Yeah. So a lot of the time what happens on maps like these, you're going to pick good cover, you're going to see shit. And then that sort of defeats the purpose of the ARD, where I want to see guys moving in those trees over there. And if I, for example, if I take this tree, I can't see shit behind it. So it's fine to sort of move up to the edge, to the perimeters of what you're guarding, as so long as you have a bit more clutter, right?
That's usually what I endeavor to do. I can't speak to people in my fire team, but if this is like the nearest thing I have, like this is the only thing that exists in my proximity, obviously I'm going to use it, but effectively. If my job is to look west, I'm not like, all right, I'm doing my job. I can see the tree. I'll usually just do this. I don't know if the AI gives a shit about this, but this is what I do. And then if
So-
shit gets too heavy, I can just be like, okay, fuck that.
Yeah, something that happens to a lot of our fire teams is they think security is in holding hands. Like, I need to have eyes on my battle buddy. I need to know where he is, and I can't see him because of that tree. I'm going to sit on the same tree.
Yeah, in an ideal world, you want to be able to see them and hear them, but this is not an ideal world. So long as you can do one of the two, it's fine.
Yeah, so basically, the philosophy of this ARD is keep the chain going. You don't have to know where everybody else is. You just need to know where the right guy is, where the left guy is, and the rest will fall into place. And then I'm looking for a place on the map, actually. You know what? This looks just about right. Let me teleport this. I think there's a fence in the area, but it might actually serve a purpose. Oh, this looks this looks way different on the map. Okay, so I thought this was a forest area on the left. Sorry. Just a sec. Oh yeah, good one. Okay, so plenty of fucking open space, plenty of open area. And what happens, usually we would take this forest here, right?
Yeah.
And we would sort of get a small ARD going around these 6 or 7 trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, it's a more open area, right? There's a larger space, but it provides sight lines down these fire breaks, right? You can see down the length of them. You can see somebody approaching from afar. So choosing a more open area here, obviously we have camouflage, we have cover. We're going to be fine. We're not sitting ducks in the open, even though this is that space. But if we choose this area, we're basically
the thing
not
that concerns me with this specifically. So this is like the bounds of the ARD. Like if I'm here, I'm the individual on the northern end of the ARD, right?
Yeah.
This is my area. Well, if this tree wasn't here, this is what I'd use, right? The thing that concerns me is even though obviously there's going to be a guy behind that tree. Let's say this ground was a little bit more flat. Because there's nothing behind me, the sightlines are that good that I can be shot by the guy who's responsible for south, if that makes sense.
Well,
because I'm not obscured by anything because there is nothing behind me as well.
If we achieve the improved sightlines that have larger distance than sitting among trees, then that threat should not be close enough to just simply engage you. Yeah, sure, a sniper can pick you off, a marksman can pick you off. You can get an accurate shot, but the guy behind you should be a good 40 to 50 meters away. And he should be covering a good 100 to 200 meters that way.
That's true.
So if it's done properly, it should be a small chance for that to happen. Now, obviously, in this case, for example, where it's downhill, yeah, maybe here would not be the best idea, but because from the other hill a guy could snipe us, yes. But if you think about it in isolation, having the ability to cover a larger ground is gonna prove better security for a larger area. So if we're covering just this small forest the way we usually would, we are keeping that area safe at about what, 50-ish meters around it. But if you get a proper ARD going with sight lines down, fire breaks, and covering a large open area, you can get about 200 meters in all directions. You can get a secure area for your platoon to operate in. You can get a landing zone that way, for example. That's not something we could never get a landing zone with the squad with the ARDs we usually do. So for example, here you can put a super stallion here, I think.
Well, we can't, but good pilots can.
Yeah, well, you can definitely put a Black Hawk here in Arma, that's for sure. Not sure about a super stallion. And having the ability for a squad to pull that off is going to be useful.
I would call a ballsy ARD.
Yeah, ballsy
You
ARD.
just need balls to do it.
I mean,
no, I'm just.
Yeah, I think it's as well because like not all locations are made equal. So the theory is sound. The thing that worries me is like, so the priority should always be our sight lines. So what we can see, because there's no point we could have an ARD in a crater, and it's like, yeah, we've got a perfect 360 security for the 5 meters in front of us that we can see. That's a shit ARD.
Yeah, and that's what we happen to do a lot.
Priority is the sight lines, but there is invariably going to be directions that suck. So like if this open area is our ARD, whoever is responsible for south, it fucking sucks for them. You are not seeing south more than like 20 meters. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter where you go. Like, you're not seeing shit.
Yeah, but ultimately, well, I mean, kind of you can see a little bit here.
But this is like the exception to the rule. There will be times where you just
there are
can't.
times where we just fucked and you have to suck it up.
So the idea is we're here. I'm here as the squad lead. I should not be afraid to tell my guys to push out 30, 40, 50 meters until they find something that looks like a good spot.
No, at that stage it becomes ridiculous, right? At that point you have two separate ARDs.
50 is way too fucking much, okay.
No,
but 30, 40, I should be feeling comfortable to push out that
from
much.
Here, if your other team is in that spread across that tree and there, 40 meters that direction, you might as well set up a second ARD.
We need to be able to cover that. Look, 50 meters here, from here to here, right? And then 50 meters. If you keep stacking guys at a 50 meters distance of each other, and we will sometimes use more than that, you will cover such a large area. You need to be.
I mean, I understand the principle, but I just feel like that's unless there's a specific reason for us to cover such a big area, that's way too vulnerable. Like I understand there sometimes might be a need if we're a squad waiting for a sea stallion to drop another squad in. Fair enough, you have to deal with that. But like, that's a specific circumstance that I would say is probably an exception.
Well, here we go. You're going to be holding an area for the platoon to move into and turn into a casualty recovery point.
That's what I'm saying, but that's sort of more of an exception rather than the rule, right? You need to specifically be told.
Well, what did I say at the start of the exercise with it being a tool on your tool belt? Yes, it is an exception rather than a rule. I'm giving you another thing that you may use. No, I'm not saying that all of our ARDs suck. I'm saying that there will be certain situations such as securing a landing zone, securing a large fire break where if you're stuck in a thicket, your sight lines are going to be limited to 20 meters. So yes, we are talking about exceptions here. I feel like you're trying to find reasons why this is not relevant often, and that's why it shouldn't be used.
I'm not arguing against
I
it
think
being
I was
used.
confused. Like I was under the impression that this should be the staple for all ARDs.
Yeah, I was
as
under the
opposed
same
to
impression.
because
Yeah,
when you mentioned like for landing a bird, I was like, okay, now I can vibe with this because it's like it makes sense to me. But having like this kind of ARD, the one in this very particular area with this opening, to me, just as a general rule of thumb, this is what we should aim for. That's what it felt like to me was the message, and I was like, I don't know about that. But
you
if we're
just
setting
need
up a nice opening for like a bird or for whatever, like a casualty collection
I
point,
think
I get
Yang
it. I
just
vibe with this.
had like the bad choice of words, which made the confusion.
I believe the exact words I used the first time that this was introduced was, this is not supposed to be the new ARD. This is another tool to put in your tool set. So this is not supposed to replace the ARD that already exists. This is another way to approach more open ground, to approach areas like forests where sightlines will be obstructed. We have a tendency to push into areas where we cuck our own ARD and fuck over our own sightlines. This is one of the tools that's going to solve that. You do not have to tend to create this type of ARD whenever you see it. But as I said, and these were the specific words that I used, we used to treat every ARD as a nail and we only had a hammer to solve it. This is a screwdriver, a more delicate approach, so we can have two of them. And that's when we went into the conversation between me and Smurf about separating them into two types, where I specifically said, let's not treat them as the two types, let's treat them as two ways to adjust to an area. Are we clear?
Yeah.
So I still want to pick that up because I disagree in the fact that we should treat it as one. I think we should treat it as two separate tools.
I mean, this is coming down from Jay, I assume. So I'm assuming he has.
I mean,
sound
listen,
reasoning.
I'm happy to deal with it if that's what we just accept. Like that's fine. I'm okay with just dealing with it.
What I would want to say, like, what is the issue with just saying, let's make a wide ARD, or then just say, let's make a tight ARD?
That was literally my entire point. Like,
yes. Like, what's the problem with just
There isn't
saying
one.
wide and tight ARD?
There literally isn't one, because if you say that to anyone below you, they're going to understand what you mean.
Yeah, well, that's my point.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I'd
this is
rather
going
have,
around this law.
you know,
that's much
considering
easier
this
to
is-
understand.
Especially considering this isn't going to be our usual ARD, and of course, like if we have to learn how to not do too tight ARDs, that's a very fair point. But this wide ARD, quotation marks, don't quote me on that, is a tool we use in specific circumstances rather than, you know, something an ARD we do. So I think that specifying two different types, it just makes it much easier to understand.
The main thing to remember is there's only fucking 7 of us here. So
Yeah,
if
actually,
you are,
like-
if you are to leave this setting and you are to go anywhere else with this information, if you specify just an ARD, they are not going to assume that you are meaning an ARD with significant distance in the middle for a platoon-sized element. So sure, however it is you need to get around doing that, that's not really the goal of the actual training. The goal of the training is to just make sure that we do leave that room and to notice the hall markers of what that means and where to set people up. How you go about actually doing it and how you actually get people to the positions that they need to be in isn't really the training. So I don't know why we've been like going on that for so long. The main thing is, if you have to specify to people, okay, let's get a tight ARD, we're not going to be here for long, but we need to just regroup, reorg, and rearm, and all that shit, fine, that's a tight ARD. But if you're saying, right guys, we're going to hunker down for a little bit, let's get a really wide ARD so people can come in and go as they need, and they can fill in positions and all that good shit, you've got the time to do that, because you're setting up a full, pretty much FOB style situation. You're not forming an ARD really at that point, but that is the role that it fulfills.
It would be preferable if, when setting up these ARDs, you direct people by pointing them to a limit of advance, to pointing them that tree line, 20 meters that way, 30 meters that way, and not specifying tight or wide ARD and turning them into categories. Somebody who is not here, who is not present, has no idea what happened here. But every fire team knows how to set up a baseline in that tree line, which is why I said that you should not separate this into two categories for yourself. When ordering these ARDs, please stop. When ordering these ARDs, you should position fire teams with specific orders to them. For example, Alpha Fire Team, I want you to be set up on the southeast tree line of here, 20 meters deep into the tree line. For example, we do not want to gravitate towards simplifying the language and making it unclear and vague, as in tight ARD, wide ARD, and so on. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I won't argue too much on it, but even specifying that order, people who are not on this training will go 20 meters into that forest and bunch up again. Like, that doesn't solve the critical issue of you have to leave a lot of space
actually kind of true.
between people.
Okay.
They'll go into that forest and they'll spread themselves into a semicircle that's about 20 meters wide. Again, it doesn't solve that crucial problem. Now, the solution to that is we will involve the training. We'll have a proper training, which I think is being rewritten at the minute, so I can't speak to whether it's going to be there or not, where we will say, listen, this is a tighter ARD, this is a wider ARD, because that's the area that we have to protect, which will solve the issue, because then everyone knows that, you have to adjust to the area. But my point being that sometimes we fit a small ARD and a big ARD being specifically done, and I, you know what I mean when I say big ARD, specifically done where we leave ourselves a bit more vulnerable, a bit further distanced, because we have to cover a wider area. It's a bolder, brusher statement, so to speak, rather than the small ARD. Again, I'm using it, I know you dislike it, where we stay safer, stay more covered, stay covert, if you want to say it that way. Right? I mean, and I understand
I think the point here is more that ARDs
really?
are meant to be fluid and liquid and gaseous. They're not solid things. They're not,
Yeah,
it feels like we're trying to round peg a square hole at all times, and it's not really conducive. I think
that's fair.
the point of just explaining the limit of exploitation, like how far out you want. So if I'm in the middle and I say, all right, ARD 20 meters around me, that's far easier to explain and go, all right, we're going to do a wide ARD, but not that wide, a little bit less than wide, but not a tight one either. Wider than a tight one, but tighter than a wide one. You know what I mean? Like if we have like the idea of like, okay, wide is 50, tight is 10. And then like, how do you do the middles of that? It's far easier from Yang's point to just say like, all right, 20 meters around me, as opposed to tight, but a bit.
Unfortunately, I do have to cut this a bit short. We do have medical staff that are now ready to be tested, and it's been quite a long evening for them. And I imagine from the sounds of it, it's been quite a long evening for you guys as well. So I'm going to be grabbing the medical guys and grabbing us and going for a quick re-kit, and then we're just going to crack on with a quick combat patrol. Do you guys need a break?
Oh, we haven't.
we just had
This was it, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. You chose to fill your break with academic discussion about ARDs. I respect that highly. Okay. Stand by and teleport us all. I would do if I could remember where we were going. Stand by.
You're trying to Half-Life 2,
there we go.
Bunny Hop.
Trying to like
do death run.
gun tech in my way across the map.
Right.
Hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
I can see medical training went well. Ripcord's covered in blood.
Yeah, Ripcord had some issues.
It's
Standard.
okay. It's
Right,
only
troops,
some.
gathering around me, fellas. Alright, lovely. All we're going to do is going to do some very, very simple advances to contact via our combat patrols. What we'll do is we'll keep it simple. We'll keep it section size. I'll rotate people in and out. We'll start with a section with a combat lifesaver in it, which is going to be one of the 3 people that are currently intending to qualify. To start with, it's going to be Bright, then Ripcord, and then Average. You'll encounter a contact at some point. Fire team leader, section leader, your jobs are just going to be to withdraw from that contact. We're not going to try and fight through because a contact will cause at least one serious casualty that the medic is going to have to deal with. In order to give them the greatest chance of passing the exercise, everyone else, please be on point. You know how to do a combat withdrawal. Don't fuck around. If the casualty dies because you're fucking around with the withdrawal, then the medics, all that's going to happen is the medic's not going to fail the training, but they're not going to get a chance to actually do the shit that they're supposed to be doing. So give them the best chance to pass by having your drills be on point. Once we've done that, depending on the outcome of it, we will then swap some people out so everyone will get a chance to do something, and then we'll jump in with a fresh section, do something similar again, into contact, combat withdrawal, and then test the medic's ability to do what they're supposed to be doing. Everyone happy with that?
This is with the new. So you remember a while ago we did the thing for team leads with regards to Alpha's going to attack, therefore Bravo.
Yes.
Does okay, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is a test for team leaders, section leaders. Everybody basically has got something to be using their brains for in this scenario. So section commanders, if you're comfortable with it, then by all means, when your fire team does the withdrawal, then deploy your fire team as well. Just bear in mind, obviously, that you need to get the combat lifesaver over to the casualty. So once they're out of contact, I will probably, just for the sake of ease, get the enemy to run away or something like that. So you're able to form an ARD without having to go too far, so that the lifesaver can then do what they're supposed to be doing. Right, can I get everyone that's not me and Alex to please leave this group that we're in? Perfect.
Jordan, because I'm an absolute idiot, is it okay if I go? I am about to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. If anyone else does need to go, that's totally fine as well. Please do head off, it's not a problem.
It's been great fun. Great instructing Jordan. Sorry if I've been a nuisance.
No, it's fine, no problem.
No,
You're
all
always a
good.
nuisance.
We've
I
done
need
that some
two automatic riflemen, please.
Me.
Kane
Can I
and
take a
Smurf.
break from leading? Thank you.
Lovely. Okay, please join mine and Alex's group. Go get an auto rifleman kit. I need a section commander and a section 2 IC.
I can do something.
Okay, Yank, can I get you to section lead for me? Wilch 2 IC. Same thing, join our group. Go and grab an NCO kit.
Nobody.
Okay, I need a rifleman.
Can do.
Yeah, Nightwear, thank you very much. And I need 2 marksmen, please.
I would be happy
I
to
have
do
to
it.
leave.
That's fine, Jojo, no problem. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Birch, you guys are marksmen, same detail. Grab a marksman kit, join a group. Okay, so our first combat lifesaver of the night is going to be Bright. You refreshed your kit?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Check the captain.
Are we
Sure.
already in a group?
There we are.
No, not anymore.
Perfect. Okay, if you're not part of the group that's currently doing what they're doing, make sure you are all in the same group, because I will teleport you alongside us, but you'll need to stay out of the way so you don't confuse anyone, but you can still listen in and watch what's going on. Yank, do you want to quickly sort out 2 fire teams, get people's order of march sorted, get people to set their colours, and do a radio check?
Yeah, roger that.
Just stick on channel 1.
Yeah, okay. Who's my 2IC?
Wilch.
Wilch.
That'll be me.
Sam, you can take Birch and Nightwear, and who is the gunner? Kane?
Kane or Smurf
Okay.
or Yoki. Nope, that's not a
Wait.
gunner.
Nightwear is on medical training, right?
Unfortunately.
No, that is me.
Okay. So we're gonna have Wilch, Joku, Birch, Kane, 4 people. I'm gonna have Bright, Smurf with me, and who else is doing infantry? Nightwear?
I'm doing the rifleman.
Okay. Nightwear is gonna be Bravo 3. Wilch, you can sort out your Alpha. Smurf, your Bravo 1 gunner, and then Bright. What's the medic's order of march now?
I'm 3rd in support.
Okay, so you're gonna be Bravo 3, and then
You have 2 marks.
Nightwear is actually gonna be Bravo 4 in that case.
I can switch to A team.
Right. How does it work if one of the alpha team goes?
So you swap me from Bravo 3 to Bravo 4 because I'm
They,
supposed to
well,
be a...
I imagine they'll get put
Marksman?
into an ARD and then we deal it.
No, you stay as rifleman, but I just need you in the position of Bravo 4, please.
Copy.
And then, so that's going to be on my side on green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'll take A team.
misunderstood that. Okay.
And
Kane
then
1, me 2, you 4. Where's my 3? Who's my 3?
Joker
Makes no
0 3.
sense to me, but
You're
okay.
3. Nope.
What doesn't make sense to you?
No. Are you the last man? You're the last man.
We'll not
So
worry
you're-
about it.
I'm
Nightmare.
filling,
It would be, but
For the sake of this
Birch has
exercise,
the
No, you're not.
marksman
Birch
kit,
is the last man.
so, yeah.
The usual position we'll put you in. But for the
So
sake
it
of
means
exercise,
You're
we'll
1,
just go
I'm
with it.
2,
It's
you're
the
3.
exercise about the medic.
There you go.
About anything
Yeah,
else.
fair enough. I'm filling
One
the
that you
marksman
want.
slot.
Enthusiasm.
You are Bravo 4.
Yeah,
a
don't worry
rifleman.
about Maximus Smoke, you just Bravo 4.
Not the touch of light to the first,
Look at me.
first channel.
We're gonna be Havoc.
that
Sound
you
like Havoc?
Channel 1.
Havoc squad, channel 1 radio check.
Use jobs on them.
Well,
Oh, I zoned out. Sorry. Alpha 1 region.
Alpha 1 okay.
yeah, that's the wrong radio. Hold on.
Yeah, you did it fine.
Stand by.
I'm not hearing anything.
Alpha 2 okay.
Just now.
I
No,
did
still
not
on the wrong
hear
radio.
it. I did
Alpha 3 radio check.
Oh, sorry, I'm confused because I hear you on the other radio.
No.
I am swapping back to the other radio.
Alpha
It's
3
not
okay.
working.
Alpha 4 radio check.
Alpha 4 okay.
This is
Bravo 1 radio check.
and I can still see.
Why is it
Uh,
going-
Bravo 1 nothing heard.
Make sure that you have your
Fuck
push to talk on the correct radio.
Did he
Bravo
understand?
1 radio check.
There we go.
Bravo 1 okay.
I think
And you're Bravo too, yeah?
Yes, but I don't have to do it.
Brilliant.
I would respect the noise thingy, but unfortunately people are sleeping nearby, so I'm gonna skip it this time. Bravo 3 okay.
Banned.
Bravo 4 okay.
Bravo 4 okay.
As
Sam, can we do that radio check again now?
Yeah, Alpha 2 on the correct radio this time. Radio check.
Keybinds are difficult. All cons 5x5s and 5
One keybinds.
I
Don't
don't
know
know
what the
this is
fuck.
Sky Boss if you want
yeah,
to.
me too.
Platoon net radio check over.
Quieter.
platoon radio check.
Might be actually better.
Radio, okay, all good. Okay, stand by for teleport, everyone. I appreciate it's been a long evening for everyone. We've all trained hard today. This is the final bit. Let's all kind of like put our heads together here and give our 3 medical candidates the best chance of success that we can. So stand by for teleport. Let's get this over and done with. Smash some bastards and get on with our evening.
Samplify.
AKA get shot in the back by Jordan because he needs a casualty and no one's dying.
He's actually gonna have to make sure they stay down because they're gonna
Yeah.
wake up and say, I'm actually fine. He's gonna go, no,
Fucking
you're
magged
not.
up.
Fucking unload in the back of their head. Fucking casualty, mate.
It is
Okay,
a road.
one section. Havoc, listen in. Your tasking is very, very simple. You are on a combat patrol at present. You're going to be patrolling off down this road behind me to the east. You are to advance until you meet contact. Your RO is if you take a man down, which couldn't possibly happen on this medical training. You are to perform a combat withdrawal immediately until you have broken contact, at which point your combat lifesaver will do her job in situ and we'll take it from there. Any questions?
That's a negatory.
Thanks, Sam. Love that. All right, section commander, over to you. Let's keep it walking pace, please. You don't have to follow the road. Just go in that general direction. I will adapt to you, yeah?
Let's form on the left side of the road. Alpha front, Bravo back. To move east down the road, we're going to transition into staggered file, walking pace guns down.
You stay where the fuck you are, Kane. I'll go the other side.
Okay. You good to move?
Yeah, let's get this goddamn section on the move.
Alpha 1! Stepping off.
Yeah, world's slowest spacing.
This is a good spacing, bitch.
These are good spacings, they're just slow.
Combat estimate, which will totally not be a withdrawal.
Close front.
Heavy smoke, smoke out. Smoke out.
All of Alpha Team is up.
Reloading. Back in.
Still in contact. Alpha radio check.
Sporadic.
You're coming down.
Where's your buddy?
My buddy went left side of the road. I think it's Yonko.
Kane?
Yes?
Your buddy.
Down at that road. He's on the left side.
On the left side. No, Yoko is.
So we're going to combat
is
withdrawal. Smoke's front.
We'll deploy baseline left.
Both left side. White smoke deployed.
Throwing another.
Get another one.
Kane,
Can you grab the man down?
Kane is one who's down.
Is he? He's a gunner.
Kane and Yoku down, yeah.
Kane and Yoku down. All right, we're gonna have to go grab him. Let's go.
Rog moving.
You get Kane, I'll go Yoku.
Rog.
Okay, we have
2 times man down. Myself and Birch are pulling him back. We're going to need some hella suppression there, boys.
Bravo, let's get rapid fire.
Please
Move it.
overhead.
moving.
Please overhead.
I want you to get the casualties in our position in this ditch. Combat medic will be on them.
Flat.
Sure, we'll go.
Well. Rip. Hello.
I guess the medics didn't get a chance to practice on us.
Yeah, we bled out way too quickly. Well.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, fuck you, spawned, okay.
Damn sustained.
Joker is
fuck
back.
Interesting spawn point there.
Oh.
I believe we have new men down.
One back,
Okay,
he's here.
let's deal with those casualties.
He was here all along. I found him.
Would you want me?
Okay.
I need the combat lifesaver working on the 2 casualties, please.
Magazine.
Okay, right.
Joker is back up.
Where are
back up
casualties?
somehow.
Sorry.
I'm back up.
Oh, he is.
Kane
down.
is down here, mate.
Is it just the one?
There you go. It's just the one for now because
My head
Yoku is
is
actually
bleeding.
fine.
Kane
despite the
is
headshot.
cat one.
bandage
We
my
need.
head.
Oh, we're gonna push forward 20 meters in
no.
front of the casualties.
I need an assistant, please.
Ah, okay.
Somebody.
I'm his buddy. I'll do it.
Wilkes, wonderful. Right, get bandaging.
Roger.
I can see
Checking
the light.
airways.
Get in an assistant. Should I come?
Okay, I'm gonna hyperextend head. We have an assistant. Sorting it.
Okay.
Do we only have the one? Cat
No,
one.
there was one other to my rear right.
Negative, we're in ceasefire.
Bandaged.
Okay. Oh, fucking. Where? Okay, who? Ah! Okay, right. Do CPR. I'm gonna find.
Rush.
Where's the other one? Who is our other?
Yaku.
casualty? Yaku, you are up. You're fine. Bandage yourself. Kane, right. Okay. You doing CPR? Yeah.
Doing CPR.
Okay, checking airways again because I've left them. Okay, right. That's all good. I need to unpack my medical kit
Who is
because I'm still getting used to this.
not bleeding anymore.
There we are.
Joker is back up.
And now apparently I have to unpack more stuff. Where the fuck? I cannot. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Do I have? I'm unpacking the kit, but it is not giving me King LTs.
Just unpack
Which
the entire
is
fucking thing.
There we are. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, and he's up again. Never mind. All right. Well, stay still. Like, I gotta fucking check your breathing. Okay. Right. You've got some bloody
Spacing.
shallow breath. So I'm slapping a chest seal on you. All right. Listen to the one sounds. Okay. It's still shaky, so I'm going to do a needle decompression.
You're staring at me menacingly.
Okay, I'm going to continue listening. I have seen the chest seal disappear, but I'm going to pretend that I haven't. Okay, you all sound fine. Casualty report because I did not do it before. We had one Cat 1, one Cat 3. The Cat 1 has now been stabilized and returned, in fact, to Cat 3. So, in fact, we have 2 Cat 3s. Simplify your I think that's everything. Oh yeah, Kane and Yoki were our casualties. They're both Cat 3. Something like that.
You forgot about me. I will
Please
come in your dreams. I will
No.
haunt you. Ooh.
Bright, I need you to swap out for record.
Oh.
Sorry, mate. What's up?
I'm technically Bright's buddy, right?
Yes.
So what is my
fucking
role
Yankovic,
in this
where are you?
situation when he's busy?
You're swapping out the record.
At the front of you, down the ditch east.
Oh,
I'm here, hi.
swapping out.
Yes.
Right, medical wise. I'm sorry.
So Ripcord, you are joining in your Bravo 3, join the group, become a group, right, lead group.
I have left.
Right, very much appreciated if you could chuck all your medical supplies, packed or unpacked in your backpack and drop it because I just go at it would be useful for me to have one and I do not have one.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Thank you. I've accidentally slapped my fucking micro dagger in there. Oh well.
So,
I was.
actually, never mind. That's probably a question for
Trying
earlier.
to make sure that
Yes,
the idea is to
you're
have me without a buddy.
You're under Yank now, so
just
then chat to him.
next
He will
to
fit you into
the
the
buddy
squad,
team.
into
Yeah,
the section.
functionally. I mean, it would make sense as well if you were to.
Okay, right. I've dropped the bag.
Your Bravo
That's
3.
my logic.
right
yeah,
now.
but if
You are
she's
on
grabbed
channel
someone else has volunteered, it will happen in the field. Just attach yourself to the rest of the green and just.
Bravo 2 radio check.
I'm just going to use you as a,
Yeah.
as a
Yeah,
demo.
Radio check.
Yeah,
Gorgeous,
fine.
thank you.
I was just trying to make sure
How
that
terrible was
maybe
that?
had doctrinal decision for
What?
that, and that's
Yeah.
fine as well.
Nothing
Uh,
hurts.
Are you on the
well,
right
I'm-
channel there?
I'm not
Nick?
judging you for
I didn't
certain
know
yet
shit
because
just
obviously I've
then.
got a chat with Jordan.
Sure.
Did you triage everyone who was in combat?
No, I did not.
We should just be on channel 1.
Things sort of hit the
Yeah,
shit.
it's a bit weird.
What, right here?
Let's try it again.
I think right
Yes.
Go again.
Generally though, pretty good.
I will take
Young, are we not doing ARG anymore?
Radio check.
Yeah, I don't fucking hear
What the
shit.
fuck is happening in this little ditch?
I
I
didn't
think
hear
you are
anything.
in
Come out of
line.
the ditch.
I had funny business
Come
with
here,
that
come
as
here,
well.
come here, come here, come here.
Come out of the
There
ditch.
again, lost.
Test up here. Say now, Ripcord.
Jordan, if you're
Check.
saying
It's the
something, I
ditch.
can't hear you.
It was the
Oh,
ditch.
no.
Are you
There it
serious?
goes.
This
I was
ditch
next
is
to him.
cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elevation does affect the radio.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I just can't hear Ripcord.
You can't hear me?
No, you can.
Nope.
Young, I can
You
hear it
literally can't
fine.
hear him from there.
Nope.
Weird.
Can you hear him speaking locally?
Yes.
What the fuck?
None
Are
of the
you-
fuck.
Ah. I don't know. Weird.
When
Do
you're
it now.
both transmitting, you're on the 343, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They hit
Yeah.
other radio checks.
I can hear Ripcord
Wait, yeah.
fine.
Yank, test your radio.
Radio check.
Yeah. Ripcord.
Bravo 3 radio check.
And you can't hear each other at all.
I just can't hear Ripcord. Everybody else I'm fine with.
Can
Okay,
you
but
hear
That's fucking
Yank?
weird.
Hello.
Yeah,
I can hear Yank on the radio.
Okay,
Yank,
what
try
says
dropping
one
your
way?
radio and
Can you hear
picking it up.
Ripcord while he's just speaking right now?
Yes,
Or
I can.
reconnect. I had issues later before, and reconnecting with TeamSpeak did the job with me. So just closing TeamSpeak and restarting it, that fixed something for me.
I dropped the radio and picked it up, so.
Radio check.
Bravo 3 radio check.
Woohoo! Fucking hell.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will look
fucking
into
it
that.
fixed it.
It might
Love
take a few
radios.
ops for that to settle back in, but
Yeah, that's fine.
we'll figure out what the issue is with that.
Cool.
Right, are we good?
Okay. Havoc, this is Phobos. Get you guys ready to move and just stand by because each combat lifesaver does actually need to leave. So I want to give them the feedback and sort them out before we move on. Stand by. Wait out.
Okay, Havoc, let's set up our street.
Because we got no smokes.
Yeah, no.
Didn't think about that aspect, did we?
What did you say?
I like spamming every.
Set up in order of march on the road.
Ripcord, you're now Bravo 3? May want to, yeah, never mind. Yeah, it was what green, but you changed to green, so. Not for me.
We're just standing by for the other combat lifesaver to receive their feedback, and then we're going to be continuing the patrol.
Can be. They're captured.
Just a little heads up for my alpha boys here. When we get into a baseline from a staggered file, keep in mind that your buddy pair technically changes. So, yeah, last time Kane, your buddy became Yaku, even though it should be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Keep an eye on your new buddy if we form a baseline from a staggered file.
Your new best friend.
Friendship with Kane has ended. Now Birch is my new best friend.
Oh, what were those shit the Telltale games or whatever, Birch will remember this.
Butterfly effect.
I saw you
Time's
go
up. We have enough
down and
smokes
then
if we
got
take
shot
an air
in the
contact
knee.
front.
We have none.
Negative. Myself and Birch have a grand total of 0.
Yeah, I have one, but that was
Same,
too
I
much.
have 0.
Let's hope we get shot.
Distribute this with I'll have plus one to this. I have to smoke myself.
I will make use of this. Thank you.
Best of luck.
It seems I will have to die again.
Oh wait, do you have
you. I have one.
Oh okay, you can have that one. I have 2.
Thank you.
Alright, redistributed our smokes. Communism for the win.
I will throw frags. The only thing I have.
Oh really?
Yeah, can you see it? I
No.
can.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now we both.
So you still need smokes, or are you okay now?
Negative, we should
be good with what we got.
Yeah, we're good.
Famous last words. This is not.
This is fine.
It'll be fine. Hope everybody brought their vapes. We might need to make some extra clowns.
Hopefully I won't get friendly fired again.
Vape niche, bruh.
I got spawned in and then someone trigger happy decided to fucking mag dump me.
Yeah, Jordan, to make sure that.
No. It was from someone from Bravo. I know that Jordan shot me in the back or somewhere. But it was interesting. I'm still watching Lasky's stream.
Is that a magpie?
Magpie.
I'm bird watching in the Scottish countryside.
Yeah, I see 2 birds, 3 birds. One has disappeared. Fucking majestic birds. Oh, another one.
And by step off.
Go. Let's fucking go.
Alpha 1. Stepping off.
Who else, Mike?
I am speed.
3 moving.
Alpha 4 moving.
Bravo 1 moving.
Bravo 3 moving.
Four moving.
Friendlies on the left in the trench.
This fire up.
That guy is on fire. Reloading.
We got a man down.
1 times man down in Alpha Fire Team.
2 times
Man down in Alpha Fire Team. Gonna commit to the combat withdrawal.
Roger that. Bravo, we are deploying. Stay here. Continue suppressing.
Alright, Kane, grab a Yaku. I'm gonna grab Birch.
Yaku's up.
Yaku is back up. Yaku is bandaging.
Coming with me.
Yaku is back in.
Alright, I'm going.
Grabbing
You guys
smoke,
gonna have
smoke
to bound
out.
between yourselves.
Grabbing
Yeah.
smoke. Smoke out. Ken, you good to cover?
Yeah, go.
Come into the dead ground. Drop in.
Chucker is covering.
Moving.
Back in.
Okay, Yaku, you can move down.
Nice. Chucker is moving. And we are all cool.
We need a medic!
Covering.
My game is lagging.
Yeah, Alpha is all here.
Guys, we are we're commencing a backwards bound to Alpha.
Oh shit.
Cover pair 2 to move.
I'm just gonna not do anything from this point.
Yeah.
Pair 2 moving.
But if he's not gonna, he's gonna fucking die from suffocating if we don't.
Just maintain spacing and keep eyes.
Should we call out for ripcord?
That's they're uncovering.
Gonna need that medic.
Ripcord, we need you in the ditch. Come here. Here.
I tourniqueted his leg and bandaged his chest.
Alright. Alright, I need to check the airway.
Ah, I'm bleeding again. And I'm bleeding big.
Yeah, Ankari, are we bounding any further?
Checking the airway.
Okay.
He's obstructed and included. I'm hyperextending the head. I'm turning his head. Okay.
Broken contact. Out.
Checking the airway again. Okay, it's not occluded. Okay, I'm just unpacking.
Nie, już się dogadałyśmy.
Average. You're hot, Mikey.
Is the poor soul gonna make it?
I'm checking his breathing now. He's not breathing. I need someone on CPR now.
Got it.
I heard something.
Okay, I'll not say anything.
CPR. Kane, is Yaku alright?
Okay, we've got shallow breathing.
Good.
Yaku, are you up? Where is Yoku?
Can you go find Yaku? I'm still doing CPR.
Anyone seen Yoku?
All good.
Oh, okay.
Negative.
Negative.
No, never mind, never mind.
There's one dude down that direction.
What about the weapon you say?
I'm checking his airway again.
Is either Cook or Jay.
Okay, there's an occlusion in his airway. I need to unpack my
they got the,
medkit again.
You want me still doing CPR?
Yeah, keep on CPR for now.
Roger.
Okay, he's back in.
And I think.
Birch, you okay?
Give him space.
Birch back up.
Oh no, that's the medic with the
Good?
bag. Oh, I thought for a moment the bad guy
Okay,
was the.
I don't know if I'm good. You tell me.
The section squad lead.
Right, you okay?
Stabilized.
Sub squad.
Can I remove this tourniquet or am I good?
Keep it on for now.
It's Sam's tourniquet. Rest in
I would
peace.
keep it on until you get to medevac.
Roger.
Cool. Things I need to be aware of.
Jank for all intents and purposes. I'm black on megas on ammo.
There's a no.
If we proceed.
Sorry, I was on radio.
Okay.
But medics don't have multi-max mics, so that's how we know how to tell who is who from a distance, mostly. Hello, Kane.
Thank you.
Hello.
We will, I mean,
Things I need to be aware of.
about who to shoot first and how to recognize them when you're facing a Fiji.
You might want to deal with yourself there, buddy.
Oh yeah, I've been
You're spilling ketchup.
No, I know.
Lost a large amount
I've
of
been
blood.
like this for like an hour and a half, bro.
The medic
And-
is teetering on fucking death.
Yeah, but
if the
Bandage
medic
yourself.
dies, there won't be a medic.
Bandage yourself, damn it.
He's not bleeding.
He is from his
Is he?
arm.
He is.
Oh, so I am.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, he is.
I
It's
never-
barely visible.
I never got healed after we
He's been
finished
bleeding
the
all
medical
over
training.
Bert's like, he's still bleeding, I can't figure it out. Oh wait,
He's wondering why I'm losing so much blood. In reality, it's his own.
Are you guys good?
Yeah. Oh my god, my heart rate is going.
I'm gonna have a word
Okay,
with
I'm gonna
Alex
join you.
before we move on to the final bit of the exercise. Just hold tight here.
I think.
I have my no, I can't have my Tonica back.
Yeah, you can have it back now, mate.
No, I can't.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
I was talking with Lasky as
You've still
in
got a small
I was
velocity with you, mate,
yapping
that's
and
well.
Lasky was listening on how to distinguish every single Stygian team member and who to shoot first in the
But I don't
case of
understand how cat works.
facing a Stygian
And we
squad.
learn how to identify ourselves. Like you can distinguish
What the fuck?
The rifleman from everybody else by the 84, the team lead and section lead by the ultimate Mike. The section team from the team lead by the backpack, because section leads have backpacks. The medic from the team lead by the backpacks, but like of 40 like Mike. The machine gun is by the machine gun, the marksman by the marksman rifle. And that's it, got gone.
To wash it and bleach it.
Where are you called? Where did he go?
Sam, I'm guessing we need a resup before we carry on to the next part of the exercise.
Probably. We got no smokes.
And we
guys,
all
I
yellow
can-
on ammo.
I can give you smokes and ammo hazard don't need.
Correction,
I
I'm
would
red.
love that.
Second?
I would
I
love
think
that.
I think they need more also.
Yeah.
Here is what I can give you guys because
Yes.
I'm not gonna use
I'm
it.
red, not yellow.
Okay.
I've got ammo
Heads up.
on me if you want, and here is the smokes I've got too.
The smokes extortion.
I'm gonna ask for a resup so you don't have to worry, guys.
Smokes, let's go.
It's gonna be better because I think we need more stuff than what Rasky
Take
has
the
on him.
ammo at least if the guys was red on ammo.
Oh right, it was Smurf with the
Yeah.
box mags. Alright, this is all
Yeah,
mine
it's
now.
got 5.56 box mags, so that's not gonna work.
Here you go.
This
And
gets
do
any
whatever
later,
you
I
want
gotta go
now.
to bed.
So yeah,
Note
what
where
we
you
were
are
talking about.
currently
Sorry.
red on ammo, right?
I am.
Not anymore.
Still red. You have to give me so much to get me out of red.
If you've got like 3 to 4, that's amber. Technically. That's the best kind.
Okay,
Red
now I'm
going
amber
on
then.
amber.
That's
Black is 0, so there has to be a stage before 0.
Listen,
I mean,
as
amber.
long
in
as
my
you've got
opinion,
one
is like-
round, you're combat effective.
So true. Until you have 0 in the gun, you are effective.
With one round in the gun, you have enough to make yourself combat ineffective.
Even if you have nothing, your mission is to find an object to pick up and attempt to smack them across the head and armor them to death.
Improvise,
Slap them
adapt,
across the
overcome.
face
We
with
do
their
that in
tactical vase.
Marauder.
At this point, I'm actually amber properly. So, yeah,
Wonderful.
in proper amber territory, thanks to the Mr. Wilch.
Yeah, I have
Mr.
4
Man.
packs if you need to.
Mr. Man Sam with the man.
He has donated so much ammo to me at this point.
Oh god.
Right, it's a good thing I didn't try to throw
That's kind of
2 smokes
suck
last
in
time because I was about to fucking blow
PvP
myself up.
so
with it.
something like that.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but when I tried to pick Kane up, or whoever the fuck it was, on the first withdrawal, I naded like 10 meters in front of myself.
Why did they bleed to death? I wonder.
I
I've
don't
got
know.
no idea.
Man,
Thing is, Kane wasn't even down that long. Kane was down for like 20 seconds.
yeah, I was.
Yeah, legit.
I was
And,
down
one
lesser
name
than
tag.
Yoku.
Yeah. I didn't see Yoku go down, so I called it a bit late. But then I saw you go down, and I was like, alright, it's time for the combat withdrawal. I'll grab Yoku, you go
Well,
Kane, and then
I did call out that
fucking-
Yoku is down.
Yeah, I heard you. I don't think it went through Sam's net.
The funniest part is we definitely could have taken that contact.
Oh, no, we did, by the way. Both contacts fully died.
Are you fucking kidding
The
me?
thing is with the
Yeah,
first
we did
one,
kill the
The
contact.
first one, I was like, all right, this is for the medics, so I just stayed sitting in the middle of the road, like, all right, come on, kill me.
Yeah. For the first contact, we were all definitely waiting for somebody to drop, and at some point we were winning the firefight so fucking hard. I think they had to spawn in additionals.
I'm actually feared to look at my kill count.
Could have gone onto the other side of the wall, but no. I guess the lesson here is cover doesn't fucking matter.
Suppression
Just sit
does,
where
I
you
guess.
are, stand up with your cock out, and just fucking go nuts. It's fine.
How big was the contact or in the field? I counted squad size.
It was squad size.
It was squad sized, yeah.
And
Bro,
Louis
because they
fuck-
were all in the open, the fucking zoom on the marksman rifle just went ham.
Yeah, and the gunner just strafed across them. It was fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
I was trying not to kill them. I was just
Oh,
like,
I was.
all right. Oh, where
I
am
don't
shooting?
remember the last time I actually aimed for an enemy on an op. I'm generally just suppressing.
Why aim when many bullet do good?
Yeah, many bullet.
Fucking sling lead at the problem. We are with professional lead slingers.
Can somebody remind me to ask for a resub because I'll forget.
By the way, something dawned on me the other day. It's a common misconception that the Marines, when they say Semper Fi, people think it's Latin. It's not. It's actually for their little addled brains. They're asking their superiors to make things easier for them to understand.
Simplify.
They're saying,
Simplify.
simplify it for me. So when they say, "Do you understand, troops? Simplify." For
You know
me,
what's a pet
please."
peeve of mine? When somebody says something is bonafide, as in bonified, you know? Have you ever
Bonnie
seen
and
that
Clyde.
misspelled?
Bonafide, bona fide.
Yeah, right. So that's Latin, and then people spell it Bonified, like it's an English verb.
Boner. Boner fide.
Bona fide. Is that what you?
Yeah, it's Latin.
Bona fide.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Didn't quite catch the Finnish accent.
Like every discussion in Stygian ground. Not really important. Greetings.
True.
Hello. Oh, greetings.
Greetings.
Hello. Greetings.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
You're gonna
The
get
voice from
fucking
the
banned,
god.
Lasky.
Okay, right, we're swapping out. Ripcord is jumping out, Average is jumping in. Lasky, would you like to replace one of the guys in the section if anyone needs to leave or anyone just wants a break?
Yep.
I will take a
But
break.
I need ammo for that.
Oh, sure.
Because I give all my ammo to the quad.
Yep.
Man, you know.
We might need a resupply.
I was
Excellent.
gonna say.
Okay, I'll grab a resupply. Alex is going to jump in place of Yank as well, just to give him a bit of a break. He's been instructing all evening on top of leading. So let me drag a resupply over. I can find the fucking thing. Bear with me.
After the resupply, I'm going to do a full radio check. Everyone will be in the same position as before. Average, obviously, you will be in as Bravo 3. Lasky, who are you replacing?
I don't know. You have to tell me. Birch? Oh
Birch.
shit! I
Birch.
can't.
Right, Birch, what role were you?
Alpha 4 marksman.
Alpha 4. So,
Okay,
Lasky, you'll be marksman. Alpha 4.
Green, right?
Which channel? Come.
You'll be
One.
Alpha
Thank
4,
you.
which is
Under
blue,
Wilch.
and you'll be marksman under Wilch. Yep.
Alex?
Say again, Birch.
Yes.
What color is Bravo?
Okay. You'll be green.
Oh, I will be green. Okay. I'm a green boy.
Yes. Yeah, you're Bravo 3. I'm Bravo 2.
Really?
You go-
Yank.
you-
Holy shit.
That box wants to kill you, Birch.
Yeah.
No.
Right, everyone go grab yourself a fresh set of stuff.
Don't forget to
That
unpack
box
the
was
medics.
like possessed there. Sorry about
I was trying to
Also,
fucking kill me.
Jordan, did you notice that our foxhole digging tools can dig concrete?
Oh, is that what
Here you go.
That's why the box bounced.
Yes, some people have gone experimental.
Yeah, me.
Nice. Fair.
Okay.
Understandable. Have a nice
Havoc
day.
squad.
Radio check.
Alpha 1 radio check.
Alpha 1, a little quiet, but otherwise okay.
I was a bit far from the
radio
microphone.
Alpha 2, okay.
Keep on discipline there, Cook.
Check.
Alpha
3, okay.
Keep on discipline.
I think it's to do with
Alpha 4, radio check.
various shit.
Not on the radio. Make sure you're on channel 1.
Oh shit, come on, dude. Focus. Okay. Alpha 4, radio check.
Alpha 4, okay.
Bravo 1, radio check.
Bravo 1.
Okay.
Ditches specifically.
Bravo 3,
Radio check.
Bravo 3, okay.
Bravo 4, radio check.
Don't ask.
Bravo 4, okay.
I'm dying.
Gorgeous.
I would like everyone forming up in a stick facing towards the east on the left side of this road.
Fucking stick.
Phobos, this is
Stick.
Havoc. Radio check. Over.
We are a stick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Magazine.
Right, we'll be advancing towards the east and staggered. We will be going at walking speed. If we encounter enemy, do our usual response to it, and we will engage them from afar, see if we can take them out, and we'll just see how it evolves, see if something surprising happens.
Nothing ever happens.
Havoc squad.
Nothing ever
Bit
happens.
on
Guns down, walking speed, staggered file, moving east, prepare to move.
Okay, let's go. Alpha 1, stopping off.
Do Oscar Mike. Three moving. All moving. One moving. Two moving. Three moving. On the road into town, Alex. Following the road into town.
Should have I taken the left turn?
Nah.
Contact in the buildings.
Alpha, baseline, Preston. We're going to shift up on the left and form an extended baseline on the left hand side of Alpha. Move up now.
Well, we've got 2 times man down. Gonna commit to a withdrawal.
Smoking out.
Pop smoke, Bravo, when we get here, pop smoke as well. We're going to provide
Smoke
fire
out.
support.
Smoking out. I'm gonna go far, grab the furthest one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Keep back up.
Rapid rate.
Smoke out.
Alpha, once you're moving, continue moving past us, get into the ditch that's down to the left side of the road. It'll be on your right as you're advancing, north side of the road.
Made out.
Again.
Lasky. You can move up cover.
Magazine.
Reloading.
Phobos, Havoc. Waiting now. Out.
Havoc, ceasefire, ceasefire. Move it into that ditch, form a full ARD. ARD in the ditch.
Okay.
Magazine. Back in.
That's good.
Lasky.
Badging.
Get in the ditch, mate.
Okay.
ARD centered around the casualty. Alpha, I want you covering the west. Bravo, I want you covering north through south.
He's turbo fucked. Tourniquet
Right,
in his arm, bandage
yeah.
his head and chest.
Average. Take over.
That way.
Sam, I want you covering the ARD.
Perfect.
I'll be the assistant.
Okay.
Just make sure everyone's in good positions.
Inserting a single T. Leaving. Not breathing. Can I get CPR? Birch?
Yep, CPI.
Okay, this is nice.
Lasky, can I have you here?
Where is
Facing
here?
northeast.
Northeast, copy.
Yep. Push out a little bit.
Okay, thanks for the normal. Gonna
Lasky
put
facing
in
northeast.
listen again. He's got one. Yep, he is stable. We got
Joku, Cat 1,
stable. Yep, stable. Okay.
push.
Keep performing XPL. I'm gonna put on a chest.
1 times Cat 1, request medivac, they are currently stable. Over.
You went down, you're fine, okay.
Right, everyone else that is Endex, if you want to gather in and have a quick chat, I'm just going to spirit the lieutenant away quickly to have a quick chat, and then the medical candidate will come back, announce passes and fails, and then we'll be done for the evening. So just relax, enjoy yourselves. Don't dig a hole in my map. Don't blow each other up, please. Just bring your group back. Okay, back shortly.
And I'm back up. Thank you.
Wait, there is a shovel there.
Someone is trying to dig something.
Okay.
Jordan specifically said, do not dig the map.
Don't dig up the base. It's the first rule.
Where is Sir? I saw him
I don't
running.
even know who just did that.
Holy shit.
Come on, let's line up the Russians on the road. So we can see our-
Honestly, that's about the only thing we can do. Is
Try to spell out the word with them.
Stygian.
I'm gonna make a swastika.
On last key stream.
You got
But please no.
Making a swastika out of Russians. That's the wildest thing I've ever heard of.
Well, I mean, in this century.
He's talking. Oh yeah, the swastika, the symbol, the Buddhist symbol.
I do not. I'm not sure that's how you make it.
Holy.
Okay.
That's an empty. Guns on safe, guns on safe.
Sam, that's Kuzma Kubazov. That's a very German name.
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Ah, hell,
And
Kuzma.
Stepan Zverev.
You know what? I'm gonna
Semyon.
get away from here like that. I won't you guys, you know what you doing, the
Huh?
weird things.
Lasky,
Because
words are hard.
I don't. Holy freaking shit!
That's a sign from God.
Yeah, line up, guys.
Someone ran away.
Let's go medic him.
No, I'm
Holy
carrying on doing
shit.
what I'm doing. I'm having fun.
Oh, well, if someone was there, he's soup now.
Vince, what the fuck is going on?
Just making sure the base isn't being dug up and people don't ND randomly.
Right, so why have we got a fucking massive hole here?
Someone
fucking digging up
decided
the
to
base.
dig it up as soon as you walked away.
Like, gents, I'm not being funny here, right? I'm fucking exhausted, and I'm putting my time aside to run these trainings, and you lot have just been taking the absolute piss out of me all evening. Just can it. Just stop it. The reason we have so much fun in this unit is because we all know when to stop, but for some reason tonight, you're all trying to make this as difficult as possible. I'm exhausted. I've been speaking for like 3.5 hours, and you lot can't do one very simple thing. Don't dig the floor up. And immediately, as soon as Alex and I turn our backs, you've dug the floor up. Just can it, lads. I had enough of it.
Chris.
Go back to Dragon Russians and put your guns on the safe, for fuck's sake.
Oh, he's gone.
Where is goals again?
What?
He's fucking done it, the mad lad.
Holy freaking shit.
Is this not just a square?
Fuck your foxholes. I got my little Russian hole.
It's a square.
You know what? I'm gonna just sit somewhere
This is where I belong.
and wait for orders.
Hey, take this, you will need it.
The Russian jail.
Here
Sam
you
is
go,
in
another
jail.
one.
In Russian jail.
These guys tried to restrain me. I showed them what the deal is.
You are restrained by the weight
I
of your dead bodies.
I killed them like John Wick style.
I don't have tourniquet. Okay. I'm gonna just be in severe pain for the rest of the op. Pain, not paint. Pain.
Joku is in a ditch pulling security while the rest of us are stacking dead Russians.
There's-
I really
If I was
can
bothered, I'd go
work
and get those
once again
ones
on
from
my
over there,
pronunciation.
but-
Oh, thank you, Serum,
Miles
for
away.
the
I'll
listening.
help you if you want.
It's such a lie. So much
I'll
effort.
get
This
pistol.
is a fun idea, but the fight is so far away.
I really want this pistol though.
Yo, this guy's got a catheter.
Yo.
Why are you touching his?
No.
Is that Sir coming back?
How does IV work?
Oh, that's Yoku.
Crazy.
And this one, is Sir coming back?
That's Birch.
Oh, okay, that's the charge. Hello,
Jordan
Sarge.
and Cook and the third medic are like 50 meters that way.
What is it doing there?
Hey, Birch, come and join me in my dead Russian pillow fort.
So what they've been doing for the past 3 contacts is after the contact, they take the medic away to a different place where they discuss it with him. They give him feedback, they ask him questions, and so on. So it's
Wish
a
you could
part
stack
of the
bodies.
test.
Make a
Oh
genuine
shit,
Now-
okay, it's fine, it's a smoke.
That's why he was mad about us not being calm. Okay.
Because believe it or not, today we are conducting something that is
Chillin'.
important for the unit, such as a test for the medics.
Yeah.
So of course he's pissed off about digging shit.
Yeah, I can understand it because we took a lot of time during the combat medic school and we lost a lot of time. Not we lost a lot of time during the
Yeah.
combat medic school,
It's not an issue when
and it
things
was
stay
very
cool.
long for him. I think to explain things.
Yeah, it's not an issue when things take longer than they need to. It's an issue when things take longer than they need to because somebody's fucking around.
Would this be considered a war crime?
Probably.
Yes.
You want to take pictures and post on Instagram?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's definitely abuse of dead bodies.
I'll take pictures and post it on the War Thunder
It's not
subreddit.
abuse. I'm making use. Not abuse. It's use.
I do believe that
Can we
using
strip them?
bodies as
Furniture.
cover is well. You could argue this is cover.
Using live is bad, right?
Yeah, these aren't live.
These are
Are you
dead.
trying
So I
to
guess
bandage a
If the
dead
body was over
Russian?
there and you dropped
sure
behind
he's
it and used it as
medic.
cover, that would be fine. But actively moving it
Kiro
to
can
turn
see
it into a
everything in the log.
sandbag
No,
is
there's
probably
no log. What's the
desecration of
log?
the body.
Well, the Spartans did
I
that.
can see
Give
everything.
him
Famous
blood.
movie 300.
Yes, but the
I
Geneva
want to see how many
Convention
bandages it takes
did
to
not
like.
exist in the
Yeah, and they did pretty well.
Oh,
Oop, I
Okay.
think that's everyone.
is everyone got a splint, or
Hold
it's
on.
only me?
I also got sprints.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's the new kit, I think, for the.
Okay, that is
The first one?
everyone. You will just gather in, listen in.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. It was a long training, guys. There were a lot of discussion. I think on both sides, on the infantry side and the medical side, there were a lot of discussions, a lot of questions being asked. We love that because it shows that people are enthusiastic for the training. They want to get involved. They're thinking about things critically as well, which shows that the mission design is good because you guys are thinking of alternate ways to get around things, alternate ways to tackle things, which is great. You're very creatively minded. It did unfortunately have the side effect of making the training very long because we had to keep stopping and kind of addressing people's concerns and stuff. So in future, if there are instructors who are trying to instruct a course, asking questions is fine, but constantly trying to explore these like what if, what do we do if, what if this happens, just ends up elongating the training. If you've got questions like that, That's why I say my DMs are always open. Even when I'm at work, I'm sitting there 10 hours a day. I've got my Discord open. Just drop me a DM. I'd be more than happy to discuss things with you or discuss in barracks. We love seeing barracks being active as well. Just bear in mind that for the instructors, these are very long evenings. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to get this stuff over to you and get it over in an entertaining manner that makes you guys feel like you're enjoying yourselves. So a bit of respect for that, not constantly interrupting. Especially if someone asks me a question or someone asks Yank a question, don't then interrupt the instructor to give your own answer, because it just pisses everybody off. So just don't do that. We have had 3 people go through the medical exercise at the end there. Obviously, it was a bit of a bungle around with some of the organisation and some of the ARDs and stuff. It was a bit iffy. We are having problems with Acre. This has been really useful to me to now go through and try and fix some of these things up, so I am aware of them. Thank you guys for persevering with them. But generally speaking, I've given all 3 candidates some stuff to work on in their own time. I will sort out reference material, so we've got clear doctrine that everyone can follow, some nice charts people can refer to as well, so some of the confusion is eliminated. And I'll also work with some of the kits to make them a bit less infuriating. But at this time, both Privates Ripcord and Average have decided that they do want to pursue medical full-time. So it is my pleasure to announce that they have indeed passed. They've made it through this full fucking crazy catastrophic training. And I'm happy to promote them both to guardsmen. So congratulations, both of you. Well done.
Yay.
Lovely. They will be focusing on obviously improving their skills and getting everything up to a good standard, because they have got some weak areas, but it's fine. Private Bright has also passed, but she has expressed interest in doing the advanced infantry training as well next week, and then she will decide which path she wants to go down. So she has got a delayed promotion to guardsman. It's just picking where she wants to go with it at the moment, but she did need to shoot, so she's gone now. But there we go. Sorry for shouting at you. I hate shouting at you, but it's a military unit and we got to keep things running on the rails. Otherwise, we all just end up wasting 5 hours of our lives blowing holes in each other. If you want to do that, go play squad or something. This is not what this unit's for. Have a nice evening, guys. I will catch you at the next one. I'll put the warning order up. I do love you all. Thank you for bearing with me. And now
Love
you
you
can
too,
blow each
sir.
other up.
We love you too, Dad.
Wow.
See you next week.
It's not